was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front seat. Get my meals, I'm gunning for the money. Money in the bank. Come on with a dank. Skrillin' in the tank. Rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? Welcome back to the World Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Live. I'm your boy Eazy, jumping my guy, Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
JB Smooth, Young Chris. My headphones are messing up. I apologize. It's crazy to
Podcast.
get so used
Subscribe.
to.
Podcast.
5 stars.
5 stars.
Like buttons. All that stuff.
.com.
I don't know if we just jump right into it. Do we delay a little bit with some bullshit news? But DJ Chark is gone.
He gone.
News broken by Jordan Schultz.
Yeah.
He signed with the Carolina Panthers on a 1-year deal.
$5 million.
$5 million.
Yeah.
$5 million.
$5 million.
$5 million.
1 year, $5 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brad wasn't willing to pay him more than $5 million.
I guess not. Or maybe he just wanted to go to Carolina.
It's $5 million.
$5 million.
That's for sure.
Yes.
Because I remember
crazy.
looking and I couldn't find anything.
I just saw it before we came on.
From who?
Ari Mirov.
There's got to be something going on with that ankle.
1 year, $5 million.
How? How does Mecole Hardman get? I mean, I maybe I'm familiar with this game. I'm about to look up Mecole Hardman's numbers. I mean,
Cole Hardman's solid. He's not, I think.
exactly. It's not what you think of. I mean, he only got 6 then. A half, but still.
Yeah.
More
Alan
than
Lazard got 11.
5.
Alan
Yeah,
Lazard
Alan
got
Lazard
11. Well, Alan
bro.
Lazard's was like,
3 years, 11.
it's got to happen.
Or no, 4 years.
He was,
44.
remember, he was on Aaron Rodgers' wish
That's
list.
true. That's fair.
Jacoby Myers got 11. Juju Smith-Schuster got 11. Chark got 1 year, $5 million.
The 1 year too, I think, is even more. I guess pointing to that ankle. No.
It's all right, guys. Listen, he's going to have a bad year. He's going to have a bad year in Carolina, and then he's going to come back next year.
I don't know if he's going to have a bad year. He's going to be the number one option
Bad year.
They got Adam
for CJ
Thielen.
Stroud.
Bad year.
I think it's CJ Stroud going first, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. You guys want to know Mecole Hardman's career numbers? We want his career high.
Sure, let's hear his career high.
693 yards. You know how many touchdowns he had this season?
2.
How?
Was it 2?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
2.
Damn, I'm good.
Damn, you're good. But what the fuck? How? I don't know.
It's pretty wild, honestly.
What other deals? Who else? Juju Smith.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
He got what? 1 year, 11. Right?
Doo-doo shit poopster.
Doo-doo shit poopster. What was his deal?
He got 11 a year.
Oh my god, I'm mind blown right now.
It's pretty sobering.
So, but beyond sobering though, like again, Mecole Hardman's numbers. Rookie year, he actually was an All-Pro second team, maybe for kick returning because he only had.
Yeah, it had to be returns
For sure, because he only had 538 yards receiving, 6 touchdowns. Following year, 560 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. The year after that,
That's with Patrick Mahomes.
693 yards, his career high. Only 2 touchdowns that year. And then last year, wow, you know what's even crazier about this? And only 8 games played. So you have like him missing games, just as Chark was too.
How do you feel about Sue Yu in the Woodward Sports chat?
So you.
Chark is not that good, and he'll be hurt as usual. SOL fans overvalue.
I don't think it's overvalued. I think it's clear as day. Clear as I don't understand how there's a misinterpretation there. Like it's clear as day. You look at the numbers. Look at the Detroit Lions record without DJ Chark. Was it 1-3, 1-4? 7 of the wins they got was with DJ Chark within the offense. The lowest scoring totals on the season were without DJ Chark in the offense. Like it's not. Even beforehand too, has a Pro Bowl, whatever. I'll throw it out the door, but still, I have to use it. He had a Pro Bowl appearance with Blake Bortles.
Chill on Blake Bortles.
And every other situation he was in outside Detroit was with like Blake Bortles, like shitty situations in Jacksonville.
Yeah.
So like, I can't even like. I don't know. I'm mind blown. I'm gonna give you Juju's numbers. How many times in Juju's career do you think he went over 1,000 yards?
Once.
Last year though, it was a good year though. He had pretty fucking close, 933 yards.
Okay.
Only 3 touchdowns in the year. Kind of crazy, but I don't know. I'm mind blown. I was not.
I definitely would have been cool with.
$5 million.
I definitely would have been cool with signing Chark to 1 year, $5 million.
Yeah, or 1 year 6.
You got to think there's no way that Brad didn't offer him that, right?
No, I mean, bro, you're paying, in all due respect to Alex Anzalone, you're paying Alex Anzalone $6 million.
Yeah.
You couldn't pay Chark $6 million? We got the bread.
Yeah.
Didn't you save like $5 or $6 million alone off of restructuring Big V yesterday?
Yep.
Like literally Chark money now, I guess. My thing is, could it just possibly be that he wanted to be the guy somewhere? That he wanted to have the new number one with the quarterback, all of that stuff.
Well, we know it wasn't for the bag or the security because you got 1 year, $5 million.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's. If it is a 1 year deal, if both teams, Detroit and Carolina, were only offering the 1 year, and you had an opportunity to be the number one and have like crazy numbers if he stays healthy in Carolina, then your following contract's gonna be big. Versus if you take the 1 year deal with Detroit and you're more of like your shareholder.
You're a shareholder.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like you're not the number one guy.
That's fair.
Maybe that then it starts to make a little bit more sense then. But still, I mean, I am just for $5 million.
Yeah.
Though?
I'm mad that Holmes didn't even just do 1 year 8. Like
1 year 6 is all he had to do to beat out Carolina.
1 year 7, 1 year 8, something like that. Like bump up the extra money. It had to be wanting to be the number one, like you said, to maybe set up the next contract.
It must be.
Okay. Well, I'm glad we thought that out because it makes a little bit more sense now. But still, I feel bad for him getting disrespected like that. Just all they offered my man was 5.
5. That's what he got. It is pretty crazy to think about. Like he just came off a $10 million 1 year deal.
Huh.
And he got cut in half for. I mean, again, like I said, it was a prove a deal to see if he could stay healthy, and he did not prove that because he missed a good chunk of games. But it's, if you want to do what you got to do, go get it. Go get your bag. Your $5 million. That's crazy, though.
I am, yeah. Who signed Nelson Aguilar? Aguilar. Who signed him?
They're throwing babies out the window or catching them, unlike Aguilar.
That shit was crazy.
That shit's so funny.
'Cause that's real. That was a real interview. That wasn't like
building is on fire. They're throwing babies out the window. We're catching them.
Philly fans.
Unlike Aguilar.
Philly fans are ruthless, bro. That is wild.
That's savage.
But I'm just looking at Twitter. Some people are freaking out that Aguilar got $3 million guaranteed up to 6, and Chark got 5. So whatever fan base, they're pissed off about that. But
the Ravens
just hate receivers.
Ravens hate receivers. They will never sign a good receiver.
Yeah, there's no other situation that makes sense.
Yeah. So now you have to address the position in the draft. You need to get a receiver.
We need that. That's clear as day. The Detroit Lions need to get receiver, but does it need to be the draft?
Who else are you talking? Marvin Jones?
No, I'm not.
I don't know who's still out there.
I don't have the same affection for the Marvin Jones
trade
reuniting. That's why I was thinking Chris. Only because trade, and we've discussed this before on the show. As soon as the news came out that it was a possibility, but if you think you're contending this year, which I don't know where he's at now. I know at his exit press conference of the year was said he doesn't feel like they're a piece away, but it feels they're a lot closer now. I don't know how he views the team now, but DeAndre Hopkins is on the market.
Oh man.
DeAndre Hopkins in a trade is only going to cost you $8 million.
I'd be cool with D-Hop.
I'd be fucking really cool.
I'd be very cool with D-Hop.
Very fucking cool with D-Hop.
If you're not looking at trade, the guys on the market, Kenny G. Bring back Kenny G. Reunite the career. How much would you have to pay Kenny G?
Get that spark.
$1.5 million.
Bro, what if Kenny G goes somewhere and gets 5?
That would be pure disrespect.
That would be pure disrespect.
You got Kenny G, Robbie Anderson, Marvin. I'm just looking at guys who put on the outside.
Okay.
Marvin Jones, Julio Jones, N'Keal Harry. It's pretty rough.
Man, oh man.
Looking pretty rough out there. OBJ.
Real name, no gimmicks. He's not coming to Detroit.
Obi Trice.
Everyone with OBJ to Detroit.
Yeah, he said he wanted I heard he wanted $20 million a year or something like that.
Yeah, come on, fam.
Go kick your kicking nuts.
Yeah, go do it.
Go punch your kicking nuts. post shirtless on a boat. Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, go get shit on your chest.
He did do that, didn't he?
That was rumored.
There was a rumor that-
Allegedly.
He's into the poop play.
Allegedly. But no, D-Hop. Again,
D-Hop to the D.
This depends on how you view this team right now. Why wouldn't you? If you really feel like you're about to do something, you want to do something? Do it.
Beanroid420 said, I'd pay not to have Kenny G.
What excites you more? Him or Marvin Jones?
Marvin Jones.
Yeah.
1,000%. Yeah.
How old is Marvin Jones now?
Kenny Galladay's trash.
Yeah, but he was good here.
He was.
I mean, he got a fat deal because he was,
Stafford made him.
That's true. Maybe he signs to LA. JB, can you shut that door? I apologize. Freaking blowtorch out there.
Rita wants to know if you're wearing a
Was this fucking
Hezbollah
hair
shirt.
salon?
He is
I am.
wearing a Hezbollah shirt.
I am.
Yeah.
Oh, shout out Nick. I forgot Nick was in here. $5 million.
$5 million.
$5.
$5.
$5.
Chris, you're gonna say, that's essentially what the fuck just happened. Chris, you about to say something?
Yeah, I was about to say, while we're on the topic of Lions, receivers, money, if we're not going to get Chark back,
He's like, my new hip hop podcast is dropping tonight.
no, pay Calvin that $1 million. Come on, man. Pay Calvin that $1 million.
Facts.
Yeah, but they're not doing that. I mean, well, I think they're working something out.
Maybe what if that was the restructure? He's coming back.
Calvin come back?
Yeah. No.
Shit.
I'm just kidding. It's a
Shit.
joke.
If you have
It's
to
a joke.
choose between Kenny
Shit, we see
Galladay,
Calvin pretty recently.
if you have to choose between Kenny Galladay for $1 million or Calvin right now for $1 million, I'm taking Calvin for $1 million.
all
Yeah,
day.
what?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Stop.
Not even a debate.
Not even
It
a
was a
question.
joke.
not?
It was a joke.
How do you not?
I don't want to see Twitter. Spencer said re-sign Calvin Johnson. Like, no, it was a joke.
Everybody
It was a
aggregate
joke.
this.
Calvin's too blowed to do anything right now.
Everybody aggregate Spencer's words.
Yeah.
I'd pay Calvin his money that he already earned.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'd do that.
But all right, so there's other names too, and then like obviously we're gonna discuss this in the following segment. But like you first mentioned the draft, which is like everything's an easy answer. I feel like obviously if you could trade for Hopkins, you would do that. That's an easy answer. But another easy answer would be the draft. Who is the easy answer? Is the draft an easy answer? Who is the guy?
There's a couple guys out there.
That's an X. Braylon was talking actually with Lucas and maybe a little bit too on Ermanni and Edwards. JB, were you able to? I don't know if you were able to keep if you remember what he said or not, but from Lucas transcribing the conversation, he basically said that Braylon's on the JSN train.
Jackson Smith and Jigba, yeah, I heard that.
And I was off initially, because remember we were like, well, we want to relax. Well, then I did a little bit of digging. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for the next segment.
All right, save it for the show.
Save for the show. Outside of that, I kind of want to I want you guys to call in about this thing. Because there seems to be a lot of Detroit Lions fans that truly want Ed Oliver to be traded to this team. And then obviously you're going to have to re-sign him,
Yes.
right?
Barry Sanders come back too. Run it back.
But
Hit on Bobby Lane.
I need reasons why, bro. Not just because we need a defensive tackle. I'm not trading assets to just get any fucking defensive tackle. If I'm going to trade for something, I want somebody who's going to. Here's how I look at NFL trades. Outside of like situations like what's his name, the receiver that we got, I was beefing with his crew over the summer.
Trinity Benson.
Yeah. Outside of like those,
They almost pulled up on you.
they said they were gonna pull up. I said, what I tell them, you do nothing.
Yeah.
And guess what happened? It's like,
They've been waiting for it. I actually see the scope in that building.
I told him pull up on me.
That's a good drop.
It was a good drop. But anyway, besides from like those like random ass shits like that, NFL trades rarely happen unless it's for like a top 15 guy at his position. I feel like. Am I wrong there? Like,
No.
When those trades are made, it's for a guy. You know what I'm saying? Is Ed Oliver a guy? He's a name.
He's top 15 in his position.
He's
I'd say.
not top 15 in his position. He's really not. Find me.
You were all for bringing him in
No,
yesterday.
I was not. I
Until
listened
you
to that
already had
segment
to trade
today.
him.
Yeah, you shut the fuck up with that fake
You
news.
were all
I was
for him.
not. I wasn't at all. Not once.
Until he
Because
found
right
out
when
he
I
had to
said
get
I said
paid.
he was released, and you corrected me and said no, he's on the market to be traded.
Yeah.
And I good.
Yeah.
Nope. I'm fine. You can keep that one.
Yeah, I'll just take Jalen Carter.
But that's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. Beyond that, I'm like, on the open market right now. Calais Campbell's on the open market
want
right the
Calais
fuck
Campbell.
now. Why?
Because he's
Why?
a million years old.
He still did 5 sacks
Yeah,
last
but
year.
I'd still just
More
rather
than fucking
have
Ed Oliver.
I'd rather have Jalen Carter.
Well, yeah. But I'm saying if the answer's not Jalen Carter, I'm not fucking trading for Ed Oliver when I have Calais Campbell, who outproduced him at a fucking million years old. Ed Oliver's not shit.
Calais Campbell is a scary human being. He is so big.
I didn't get that. We're talking about that. Russell Brown's joining us. Cody Benjamin. Can you just stop? Just stop with this shit. I hate everything this guy writes.
Yeah, I didn't see what he said.
I'll send it to Chris during the break. It'll be in Slack. At Alta.
Uptime.
Madness, all right. You guys got a rebuild going on. You got something you're building, the shrine of Jared Goff, because he's so good. He doesn't need DJ Chark. You might want to go to Alta, because Alta Rent's got you covered. Make sure you get him up today at 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Again, that's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. This is Woodward Heavyweights. Hit that like button. We'll be right back.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home. We're there with smarter security solutions, featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
Only you guys can hear the conversations go on.
Bro, if we had hot mics during one of our commercial breaks,
this show would be over.
JB's got the most dangerous job in sports.
Honest to God, you kind of do. Actually, JB, because you do 3 shows, and I feel like Morning Wood's kind of reckless, and we know Ryan, like outside of like the stage, like who has the most dangerous hot mics? What show? Rank them.
Well, I mean, you kind of already know with the morning show, like Adam is who he is, like
Adam says
there. So if anything, it's probably Ermanni and Edwards. They probably have like a lot more to lose if anything goes wrong.
That's fair.
Who's like what's like the scariest? Like, oh my God, like I have to make sure this guy's fucking muted, or like this whole ship's sinking.
I don't know. You really don't know what comes out of Maz's mouth. Once you know
That's fair.
That's a
great point.
That is a good point.
You never know what'll happen.
All right, power rank them. Give me your top 3.
What, top 3 people?
Yeah,
top three. Make sure the
most
mic's off.
Yeah, make sure the mic's off during break, guys.
Maz for sure. Probably Adam, and then it'll probably be Ryan.
Okay.
Wow. See, we're good. We're good.
I don't know. We say some.
Yeah.
But we have less to lose.
Are you just being nice to us, or like we're like out of the top 3? I'm cool with being out of the top 3. Don't feel like...
No. You guys are like out of the top 3 because like you kind of just say the same thing you would off your own.
That is
air,
fair.
That's a good point.
And what have I always said? It's our very first pod when you yell at me for the F word, or maybe it's the second pod.
Just you're gonna say it.
Will you yell at me about the Elton John
yourself.
tweet? Yeah, I was like, be yourself.
Yeah.
Because people don't fuck with you.
Well,
for
the
you.
Elton John text was.
No, that was fire. Elton John did a lot for the gays. All right, that's
not what you said. That is not what you said.
What did I say?
You said Elton John's a gay and he's all right with it.
Elton John's great. All right, dude, it's all right. Welcome back. Keep to woodwardsports.com. Hit the like button if you guys have already. Leave a 5-star review.
5-star review.
With the Woodward Heavyweights. We were kind of discussing DJ Chark, and then I went into the. Oh, we had a caller.
Oh yeah, you guys want the call?
What are they calling about?
Well,
Chark?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Run it.
Patch him through. Who is it?
Chris.
Chris.
What up, though, Chris?
What's going on, Chris?
What's going on, fellas?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Man, I'm calling about the Ed Oliver thing.
Okay.
I just don't understand it. Why would we trade for a guy that's going to cost us a lot versus draft a guy that's going to be on a rookie contract. I don't understand.
I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I have no fucking clue where any of this. I'm sorry for swearing at you, Chris. I apologize.
Are you good, man? You say the hell you want to say.
But like, I just don't. I don't get it. That's how fired up it gets me. Like, I'm supposed to be minding my manners right now, but like, this dude, what has Ed Oliver done?
It's like,
find me a list of top 15 defensive tackles with Ed Oliver's name on it, based off last year.
Yeah.
It'd be hard. You'd be hard pressed to find.
It's like Jalen Carter on a rookie deal with a 5th-year option, or trading a pick to get Ed Oliver and then having to pay him a lot of money.
It makes no sense. Yeah. I just want somebody to make it make sense for me, please. Chris, bless you. I agree you 100%. Before we let you go, you're right. You didn't sneeze, Chris.
Okay.
How do you want to replace DJ Chark? What is your plan of action for that? Before we let you go.
Well, I guess it'll have to be through the draft because I can't see signing a guy like OBJ. It would cost too much. It would have to be through the draft. But I got one last question about the Ed Oliver situation. Could it be because the Lions are, thinking that maybe Jalen Carter just isn't a good fit because of all the stuff, which I would think is garbage because to me, I mean, he's 21 years old. Everybody makes a mistake every now and then. Mm-hmm. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah. No, I mean, to be honest, I think, Ed Oliver is all fan created. None of that's been like rumored through like the NFL media to be, him going to Detroit. So like, I wouldn't take that with a grain of salt towards like the regime or anything like that. But hey, Chris, man, I appreciate you calling in, brother.
Appreciate you, Chris.
All right, I'm quit calling in so much though because I done called in about 6 times in the last 2 days. But
hey, Chris,
I appreciate y'all.
Just start doing different voices, man.
Yeah, keep making it happen.
Just start doing different voices.
All right, y'all. Appreciate it.
All right, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah, that Oliver stuff gets me boiling. Yeah. I just, again, please, somebody like.
How much do you think he's asking for? You think he's asking for like, top 5 money?
I don't give a fuck what he's at. I don't want him. I don't want him. I don't want him.
No.
Seriously, though. I can get Ed Oliver's production out of Ali McNeil's borderline Ed Oliver.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need to trade for Ed Oliver and then re-sign him. I don't need to do that.
Would you rather have Isaiah Buggs or Ed Oliver?
Maybe Ed Oliver in that situation, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gauging.
No, for sure.
I want it.
It's it doesn't make sense to me, especially when you got Jalen Carter talks, and outside of Jalen Carter, there's other defensive tackles in this draft that look pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So, hell no thanks.
No, 100%.
But you do got to get a replacement for DJ Chark at some point.
No, DJ Chark. That's a conversation I wanted to have in this one for the
something you got to do, and like DJ Chark getting $5 million is a little disrespectful. I think.
Yeah.
But, like, what does that say about the market? Obviously, we talked about him wanting to maybe be the number one to focus on his next contract because if he balls in Carolina, then he could get he could get a Christian Kirk type deal. But you can grab somebody in the draft. You got to grab somebody in the draft.
Chark?
For Chark.
Yeah. And then that's a conversation, I guess. And this is where I guess I was a tag team JB. Well,
hey,
I was a tag in JB.
Play the beat. There it is.
I just pictured the thumbnail from Jesse.
Yeah. Tag teamed in the audio booth, baby.
All right, so I was kind of selling myself, and not just me selling myself. The conversation that was transcribed through Lucas with Braylon, who was a former Pro Bowl wide receiver in the NFL, back when Pro Bowls meant something, and then both through Stephen A. Smith, an All-Pro. I think actually Braylon might have an All-Pro from that year too. Mm-hmm. Either way, they said that Jackson Smith and Jigba actually could be an ex-receiver. And then I was like, I haven't heard that. I heard he's kind of slow. And then I did some homework. DeAndre Hopkins, the guy that I want to trade for. What?
Come on now.
What?
Don't compare him to D-Hop now.
Listen.
Come on now. Don't be comparing him to D-Hop now.
Ask me how tall D-Hop is.
Okay, I don't care about height and size.
Ask me how tall D-Hop is.
How big is your winner?
How tall is your dick?
How big? How tall is D-Hop?
6'1".
Okay.
Go ahead and ask me how tall Jackson Smith and Jigba is.
How tall is Jackson Smith and Jigba?
6'1".
Okay.
Go ahead and ask me what 40 time did Jackson Smith and Jigba run?
Just say it.
4'4".
All right.
Go ahead and ask me what D-Hop's was.
No, you just say it.
4'5".
Okay.
What is...
If you watch the tape, Jackson Smith-Njigba's tape?
Yeah.
Does he look like D-Hop when he plays football?
No, but D-Hop
No, he doesn't.
like
D-Hop is different. D-Hop has probably the best hands in the NFL.
Jackson Smith-Njigba's got good hands.
Not D-Hop hands. Not jump over 3 dudes and catch touchdown hands.
But beyond the hands, like you think of him as an X, right? When we were talking about like we want a DJ Chark type.
Yes, because he high points the ball
Chark.
outside on deep routes down the field.
Jackson Smith-Njigba's got great body control. I was you.
Okay,
just an hour ago.
I would like.
I had hair and everything.
I would be, and I ripped it out. I would be okay, like if you were like, Jackson Smith-Njigba could play X in this league.
Why do I sound like that?
But if you're like
Jackson Smith-Njigba
is the next DeAndre Hopkins.
No, I'm not saying that.
Like,
I'm not saying that. But I'm saying
just
like,
don't compare him to DeAndre Hopkins.
I'm not. No. But this is why I bring that comparison up is because we want an X. We want the X receiver type, the guy who could take it deep, be a red zone X. Shout out to Richards Middle School. Anyway,
what?
That's what we did every time. We had all running plays.
Oh,
the receivers did nothing. So the guys that played receiver were fucking like scrubs.
Yeah.
So you're trying to get in the game, you're like, X. But anyway, that's what we want. You're prototypical X receiver,
yeah.
and we've been told that Jackson Smith-Njigba isn't that. But then we hear from Steve Smith, who's a fucking dog, an undersized beast, from Braylon Edwards, who was a beast, 3rd overall pick in the NFL draft, like
big ass X receiver.
Yeah, if they tell me he could play X.
Okay, like I said,
we should call Braylon.
You could start the argument with that. Don't be like, look at D-Hop, because he's not D-Hop.
No, I'm not trying to tell you that he's D-Hop. But I'm just trying to like give you some traits of D-Hop that were surprising to hear.
Like his size and his speed.
Yeah, I didn't.
But he does not play the game like him.
You would have thought D-Hop ran. Well, I don't. The other thing too, Jackson Smith-Njigba. This is PFF. I haven't looked elsewhere, but it's pro comp. Somebody had said Julian Edelman. But I don't know. None of it makes sense to me right now. I'm fucking lost. I'm halfway sold on him. I'm halfway not at the X position. But either way, at what pick do you take him? I was already asked that by our guy Nick over there. And I said 18 if we're gonna do it.
Yes.
Do you think he's there at 18?
Possibly.
I think it's possible too.
Possibly.
And then the other part too is you're both Braylon, and I don't think Steve Smith had this to say, but Braylon did. JSN over
Quentin Johnston.
Yes, because Quentin Johnston, 6'4", 6'5", however tall you want. Does he play like it, or is he really just running wide the fuck open? He's never high pointing the ball.
Yeah, he is a kind of ball in space guy. He does that. But that was TCU's offense.
And he's in that what conference is they're in? It's a fucking track meet.
Big 12.
Yeah, that conference. No one there is like truly playing defense.
Yeah.
Listen, call in on this one too. I'll put the phone number in the chat. Maybe I'll try to get Braylon on the show. But before we do that, Spinny, where do you work out at?
Planet Fitness, man.
What? Wait.
It's Planet Fitness. Because Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever. You can get a full-body workout in just 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit. You get all that for just $10 a month. But you can't pull up to Planet Fitness and forget the perks. Because the black card comes with all the perks. You got hydro massage, full body enhancement, massage chairs, unlimited tanning, and access to over 2,000 clubs worldwide. So make sure you tap in online or join in store. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. Because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
You're about to be shell-shocked. The catch of the day is in. Big Boy Seafood Fest is officially back. Join us for some of your favorites like our popcorn shrimp and pike perch platters and our classic fish and chips. This year, we've reeled in some fresh catches like our shrimp Alfredo, shrimp stir fry, and our fish sandwich. And especially, don't forget about our all-you-can-eat Friday night fish fry buffet. Every day is a fish fry at Big Boy.
My name is Lee. I've lost 35 pounds on the Custom Health Center program. So the 3 biggest benefits that I've gotten from this program has been I'm not snoring anymore, I have a lot of energy, it's great, and oh, by the way, look at this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Call us at 844-789-THIN or visit customhealthcenters.com for a free consultation and get started for as little as $5 a day.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
What up, though? Welcome back to WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy at SpeakeasySports_. That's my guy Spinball Rex. That's at Spinball Rex.
Hello.
We got the Woodward Heavyweights. We got young Chris in the TD booth. JB Smooth the ones and twos. Chris has got. Is it a live stream when you do your hip hop thing?
Yeah, it's a live stream on Twitch.
Make sure you guys hop in the chat. Make fun of Chris on his Twitch. I'm kidding.
Appreciate it. Shout out to you guys the one time you hopped on the chat.
Yeah,
we did.
We were roasting.
We talked about the first time you were in a fight. We got beat up by that girl in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Dude. Chill.
She was in 8th grade. You were graduated college already. If you're watching live, make sure you like. If you're not, subscribe to the podcast. Leave a 5-star review. If you're watching live, wait until after the show. Go subscribe to the podcast and leave a 5-star review. Or the Lions are going to sign Kenny Golladay for a $10 million a year contract. And that'll be your fault. Justin
Chase in the Woodward Sports chat. Chark sucked. Injured 24/7. No dog in that mellow dude.
Oh.
Come on.
He seemed pretty dog on the field.
Do we start the Ben Johnson stuff with them now that he's gone?
He wasn't.
No, it's too late now.
It's too late now.
Yeah, you got to start it before.
We should have started it before.
Well, I mean, that's if we want to keep him, but now we can just, throw dirt on his name. Why not?
No. Whoa, hey, relax. What is wrong with you?
Chris is just trying to talk shit.
There were quite a few injuries in his career, but he's definitely a dog when healthy. I can't. There's no denying that at this point. And again, look at what he's played with. I don't understand that logic. I really don't. But again, I guess to carry on the conversation about replacing him, I'm excited we do get to talk to Russell Brown today at 6:10. I'm going to bring up the JSN conversation to him if we can't get a hold of Braylon and ask if he could be a true X or if he'd rather go the Quentin Johnston route. Quentin Johnston certainly looks the part.
Yeah.
But then when you start to think about it, yeah, you're right. He doesn't really, you just,
He did a lot of screens and stuff like that.
Yeah.
JB, we got a caller, you said?
Yeah, so we got Anthony on the line. He wants to talk about D-Hop with you guys.
Okay. What's going on, Tony? How you feeling, man?
It's Anthony. Yo,
Wait, thanks a lot, JB. No, I'm just
No, you're good, JB.
Call him Spike Lee once. Now he's doing this.
Oh, I think I heard him. Oh, he hung up. Oh.
Hey, hello?
Yo, Tony, what's going on, man?
Hey, bro, it's Abe. I don't know why JB keeps messing up my name, bro.
Oh, it's Abe? Oh, my God. This guy, dude. Jesus.
All white people sound the same to him.
Bro, just because I'm from New York, just because I'm a New Yorker doesn't mean my name is Tony, okay?
Anthony,
hey, don't worry about it.
What are you talking here, Anthony?
Well, fucking Tony.
Hey, Mo, I'm driving here. Don't worry about it. Well, I'm going more important than where you is going.
Where's the fucking gabagool?
The gabagool.
Hey, go get me a good cup of coffee and a solid chocolate Danish and call it a day.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Hey, yo.
Leave him there.
Hey.
Grab the canola.
Hey.
Go to a fucking bodega and get my nuts chopped. $7 for a fucking swamp sandwich. I don't know what kind of sandwich to say. I'm sorry. Swamp.
Hey, let me tell you something real quick. There's nothing like a good cup of coffee and a chocolate Danish right off 34th and 5th Avenue, and then somehow at 1 o'clock in the afternoon it turns into the best goddamn fruit place you've ever tasted in your ever freaking life.
Fucking
I'm telling you,
about it.
It's fucking magic, baby. I'm telling you.
What up, though, Abe? What makes you call it?
Hey, it's pretty crazy with DeAndre Hopkins. There's a couple things. One, you realize every quarterback he goes to, he turns them into a superstar, and they do nothing else without him. Deshaun Watson got all that money, superstar quarterback. What's he done without DeAndre Hopkins? Kyler Murray gets all that money, superstar quarterback. What's he done without DeAndre Hopkins? I mean, Hopkins, I don't think gets enough credit. He's probably still a top 3 receiver in the entire league, just skill-wise. But because of his contract, I mean, they're talking about him getting the trade compensation similar to Brandon Cooks. It's like a 5 and a 6. And you're going to have 30 other fan bases in the NFL being like, man, why the hell couldn't my team have done that? Everybody's going to be thinking that because there isn't a single team in the NFL that he wouldn't make them a better team day one.
I agree.
100%.
I would love DeAndre Hopkins on this team.
That's why I'm saying that's why when we talk about replacements, I'm like, fuck everything else. Like, let's go get him. The only concern is like the $20 million the next year, but fuck it, take Anthony Richardson number 6. If he's there, be done with it. You can afford it.
Salary cap isn't real. Like, who cares about the number? You figure it out a different way. Make it a salary, make it a bonus, whatever it is. Like, the cap's not a real thing.
Speaking of the cap not being a real thing, what about Quentin Williams getting traded to fit Aaron Rodgers? How do you feel about that? Those were some
that's
rumblings.
not real.
Whoa, Quentin Williams.
Whoa.
Bro.
Hey.
Bro, that's... now you're just making shit up, because that's not even a
No, I did see that on Twitter a couple times.
Hey, but
I've seen Packers fans saying it's got to be 3-1s, Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams, or it's not even a conversation.
Jesus.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, because you're kind of non-biased outside of like the Jets, clearly, but because you did have them beating the Lions this year, and it didn't happen. But anyway, we're moving on from that one.
It's true.
The Ed Oliver stuff. The one pride. I love you guys. I love you Lions fans. I don't like the Ed Oliver talk at all. He plays in your division. You see him twice a year. What do you think of Ed Oliver?
I thought when they were coming out of college, so that's the year y'all took T.J. Hockenson, we took Quentin Williams 3rd overall, and I was pissed about it. I thought Ed Oliver was going to be the next guy. I thought he was Aaron Donald, and he just hasn't turned into that guy. Like, he's a solid player. He's a good player, but he's not everything that he's thought of to be when he came out of Houston with the 9th overall pick. He's not all of that, but he wants to get paid like he is. He's looking for that Darren Payne kind of money. That's the level of money you're going to have to pay the guy. So the question comes down to, are you willing to pay that much money for that guy when you can get maybe a Jalen Carter at 6? Or look, run-stuffing defensive tackles, honestly, they're like running backs. They're a dime a dozen. Go get a dude that weighs 320 and just plug him in the middle.
Thank you.
Like, it's a very specific role. You throw them on their 1st and 2nd down and just let them take up space. That's all they got to do. Yeah, the elites are the elite. All right, cool. If you're not going to get that, go get a guy. Like, let them fill that hole there. And then you can use that $22 million a year that you're going to have to pay Ed Oliver, plus the draft capital you're going to have to trade to get for him. It's not going to be astronomical, but you're going to pay 2 2s at least to go get that guy. And for what, 1 year? 1 year potentially? Or you're going to have to give him that 4 or 5 year deal with 22 a year. I wouldn't pay that. Bad teams pay that. Bad teams make those moves and get stuck in purgatory because of it.
100%.
Yeah, feel that. That's what the Lions did with Jamie Collins and Trey Flowers. We haven't seen Brad Holmes do anything close to a deal like that.
Bad teams in purgatory.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's true.
All right, fellas.
Hey, appreciate you, Anthony.
Appreciate you,
Abe.
Yeah, appreciate you, Tony.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Forget about it.
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I'm on the same page with terms like run stuffing defensive tackles, like, and I don't even think like you're giving up 2 seconds for him. Like, I really don't think Ed Oliver.
No, I don't think it'd take that much.
Again, I challenge anybody to go out there, find me a list of the best defensive tackles from 2023. Find me one that has Ed Oliver above 15 or at 15. Because I looked during the break. I found this is the story of a girl who cut a river and drowned the whole world. No,
when you look so bad in photographs, I still love her.
Pro Football Network. Do you want to know what he's ranked on Pro Football Network?
Let's hear it.
Take a guess.
22.
You're looking at it.
No, I'm not. I swear to God.
He's 23.
Oh, man.
Because this isn't a guy you trade for. The guys that get traded for are like top 15 guys. Again, like this Ed Oliver shit. Just stop it. Or call in and make it make sense. I'm fucking begging you guys that want this dude to call in and make it make sense.
Yeah.
Because you can't. And everything that Abe just said, spot on. I can find a run stuffing.
We have one.
Isaiah Buggs was that.
We have one.
Off the open market because he got cut. Like, that's how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Benito Jones.
Brian Brisset can give you, at the very minimum, what Ed Oliver's giving them over there. I'm good. I'm fine. If Quentin Williams went to the Packers.
Quentin Williams went to the Packers, I'd cry.
There's no way that's
not a chance.
Packers are delusional.
Packers fans.
No, I'm talking about, like, well, Packers fans too, yes, but
Packers owners.
The Packers owners, that's the fan. You're right. You got me. But I guess they're asking for like multiple first-round picks, or pick 13 for Aaron Rodgers, when like this dude's only played 1 year. Are you watching women's basketball right now? I should smack you.
Bro, relax.
Women's college basketball too. We're doing this live show right now.
I was listening.
No, you're watching Big Booty Judy playing for Utah right now. JB, what was that? What did Brandon say about the Jackson Smith and Jigba today versus Quentin Johnson?
I'm not really 100% sure. I know he's sold on him in the draft right now just because Quentin, the guy from TCU, is not going to be available right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like,
I don't think he'll be there at 18.
Oh, at 18, yeah. No. Yeah. But I can see Brad making a move to, back
move up. Yeah. Possible. That's what I was thinking about, like, if you were a Lions fan.
I am. Just hope you're happy to be in luck, but
what if I told you?
What if I told you?
The Lions traded with the Cardinals, got the number 3 pick in DeAndre Hopkins.
Mm-hmm.
Lions fans.
What would you be willing to give up to do that?
Wow. That's not even a real thing. That's not even a real thing.
How's that not a real thing? They're both on the trading block, apparently.
Yeah, but like that's like pipe dreamish. Like that's
give like a first, a second, a fifth.
Dude, you'd give it way more than that.
To move up from 6 to 3.
Yeah.
And DeAndre Hopkins, who knows what his market is?
I'd be willing to give up a lot, to be honest with you, to be put in that situation. That's like you asking me if I like to be in the same room as Deion Trump. Like, yeah, I'll give you first, second, third, next year's first.
Next year's
second.
First?
To be in a room with Deion Trump?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Mortgage the future.
Mortgage the future.
Dangerously horny. Just to be in a room. I smell her farts. Like,
no, I would never. That's fucking gross.
Nice.
You smell farts?
Not for a fifth.
No, not for a fifth.
Not for a fifth round pick?
For a first rounder, probably.
You'd smell fart for a first rounder?
Yeah.
You'd smell fart for a fucking steak dinner, you whore.
I probably would.
You would. I know you would.
For the Wagyu.
For the Wagyu.
For the chicken fried chicken. Pro all day.
The land of love.
Best trap. Let me tell you guys about Swiss Insurance. All right. Get some backup. All right. Get you another first round pick so you can make these types of moves. You want to move up to 3 if you want to grab DeAndre Hopkins. Call my guy Mark at SwissINS.com. Brad Holmes might just call Mark at SwissINS.com so he can make that happen. Make sure you guys hit him up. Send him an email. Ask him how his day is going. Send him your mock drafts. You wants to see your mock drafts. Send them to my guy Mark at SwissINS.com. So Woodward Heavyweights, we'll be right back.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991? Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1, what's your why? More epic energy, better sleep, blow off steam? Step 2, join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3, bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
Have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Sorry, I'm locked into this heated matchup of LSU versus Utah. 13-13 with a minute left in the first quarter.
In the fourth quarter.
But the Folding Warehouse is a place where you can have actual fun. The Folding Warehouse is the home of the original football bowling big game called Folding.
Actual fun.
They have multiple different ways you can play. They've got $12 open unlimited play and private lane reservation for $120. If you get thirsty, they got a $2 mystery beer vending machine and multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So make sure you go check them out in Hamtramck or visit them online at foldingwarehouse.com.
What up, though?
Oh,
Welcome
15-13.
back.
Oh, 15-13, 30 seconds left.
Turn the game off. Turn the game off. I'm going to lose my shit. I had too much ADD for you to have the ADD. This is not going to work out.
15-16.
Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy Spin Mo Rex.
What up, though?
Young Chris, JB Smooth, the ones and twos. The at Oliver camp, they must feel pretty fucking stupid because the invitation's been open.
Ain't nobody calling back.
Ain't nobody calling.
That fake agent that was looking for DeAndre or looking for Lamar Jackson's not even calling.
Yeah, he's calling. It's fucking Abe again, just a different accent. Yeah, you guys should have traded for Ed Oliver. Yeah. No.
It's Anthony.
Dead. Done with that topic. But I do want to talk about this one a little bit. Detroit Lions re-signed Nate Sudfeld.
Let's go!
Big dog.
Let's go!
Is that because Utah just got an one?
Huge move! Nate Sudfeld!
Does this
This means they're drafting a quarterback 1,000%.
It just reaffirms it to you?
Yes. They are 1,000,000% drafting a quarterback.
How so going, young man?
Brad Holmes said, I didn't do enough in that quarterback room last season. He said that.
He's in there dancing.
I didn't do
gotta
enough.
do more in this room.
I gotta do more in this room. This quarterback room's too big. Brad Holmes said he didn't do enough addressing the quarterback position. Brad Holmes also said, we're bringing in a guy that we could develop. Brad Holmes said he needs to be better at that. And guess what they did? They brought back the same guy they had last year. Right now, they have the same room. And they're not signing another free agent, I'll tell you that. They're drafting a quarterback. And it might be in the first round. It might be in the first round. They're getting a quarterback for sure in the draft, 1,000%. I was already sure of that, but them signing Nate Sudfeld makes it 2,000%.
How does it make it 2,000?
Because he said he is improving that room.
Okay.
That is a goal of his. He didn't do enough. Right now they have the same exact room, and they're not signing another free agent quarterback. So the only way to improve that room now is to draft one.
Was there contract details? JB, will you see those contract details on Nate Sudfeld? I'm only asking because, like, if it's a cuttable deal, then it's a cuttable deal. Like, if they end up drafting somebody and they compete.
Well, no, it's
the guy who
that's
are
a
like
third
carrying
string.
3. Yeah, but did they only carry 2 quarterbacks all year? Like, wasn't just Nate Sudfeld and Goff?
Well,
I'm
no, they
pretty
had
sure.
Boyle and Blau.
Yeah, the year before.
Yeah.
But now they're in a situation they have a fucking secondary made up of 50 freaking people. Like, I can't imagine they carry a 3-room.
I think if you have a rookie quarterback, you'd
quarterback,
like to have Nate Sudfeld there just in case.
I agree with that. I thought that to myself as well. I thought, if I'm going to draft this rookie, like, I don't want to force this guy to play if I don't have to, especially if the guy ends up being, not God forbid, but hopefully, Anthony Richardson. I think he is truly, he scares the shit out of me. Anthony Richardson scares the shit out of me. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I can't deny the.
He's like a hot girl walking down the street in the Philippines. You're like,
is it a girl?
She could have a dick.
I'll be specific. No, but he's so raw that I would rather him still sit and continue to develop versus like put him in like ruin his confidence like right away. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This dude did a fucking 360 spin and still like complete the ball on a 2-point conversion. Like that was the wildest shit.
Jared Goff tried to do that.
Yeah, he did. And he almost threw
he
right.
Hit Matt Milano right in the chest.
Hit him right in the chest, and he dropped it. And this shit I'm talking about with like the Jared Goff, like, only 7 interceptions in the year. Like you forget the plays like that. Like I remember the situation in Chicago too. Mm-hmm. I remember a couple of them against the Eagles. Like there's a highlight tape of them right now that only goes up to I think it's like week 6, and that's only to week 6. Like, well, it is what it is.
They're like I said, I was already certain they're getting a quarterback at some point in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm 1,000% certain, and I think it's going to be higher than most people expect. Although I'm still Team Clayton Tune. Like, I like Clayton Tune. I'd like to see him get a chance with the Lions, but it's looking like they're going to do it early.
Why you say that?
I don't know, man. I just got
a feeling.
I got the itch.
Did you just try switching the camera to me?
I thought you were doing something.
Oh.
I thought you were doing some easy gesture.
Oh, no. I was trying to burp.
Oh.
So there it goes.
Anyway, like I said, man,
the reason why
the Cardinals thing is I'm like talking myself into that.
It's not a thing, though. It's like you're doing an Ed Oliver thing right now. Not even Ed Oliver.
How is that not realistic? They're both on the trade block.
That's not realistic.
How?
That's some Madden shit. Yeah, we're going to give you the 3rd overall pick and DeAndre Hopkins.
I mean, yeah, they're both on the trading block. You'd have to give them a lot.
They're both on the trading block, but I don't think that's going to happen. I don't see it as a realistic move.
You give them a 6, you give them your first, second, a second next year, and a 3rd.
Fuck it. Would you do? Nah.
That's what I'm saying. Dip a toe in the water. Feels pretty good.
So you're telling me there's
the other
a
thing
chance?
too, though, is that spot's so competitive right now because of the quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know. Like I get you're just going from like 1st to 6. I'm sorry, from 3rd to 6. It's not that big of a drop, but like how many other people are calling in right now?
But who are they? The Cardinals are talking about drafting Tyree Wilson at 3. He's going to be there at 6.
I don't think they're talking about it. It's just draft media talking about it. The Tyree Wilson stuff, I'm telling you guys not to buy into. I could be wrong. I'll be wrong. Fuck it. Stop buying the Tyree Wilson stuff. I don't think it's a thing. Why the fuck would you ever take Tyree Wilson over Will Anderson? I
don't know either.
But back to the quarterback conversation. I do agree with you that I think it's going to be a lot earlier than people expect. Unless it's a Clayton Tune type dude. And I think it's because of the Dan Campbell saying develop.
Yes.
They use the word develop. Now, can that word be used for a guy that's drafted in the 5th round? Sure. Like Clayton Tune in the 5th round, you could use the word develop. But, then he went to go on the past next 10 years. I don't think you're looking to develop a 3rd, 4th, 5th round guy to take over the franchise for, the next 10 years.
Yeah.
That's something you're investing in early. And that's the other part I wanted the DJ Chark situation to happen for sure. Not just because, obviously, he helps reaffirm you're going to have a top 5 offense.
Mm-hmm.
But also, I should be looking at the camera, not you. I apologize. Yeah. Well, whatever. It also reaffirmed, not reaffirmed, but just freed up Brad Holmes, all his possibilities of draft would have been, because now you're kind of pressed to find a receiver.
Yes.
Does it have to be in the 1st round? No. But now it's on your mind, right? If you had re-signed DJ Chark for just $6 million, it's probably the one thing, and that's, I'm not going to harp on Brad Holmes. I still trust him and whatever. I don't doubt in whatever he's doing. But, if you re-signed him, receiver's not in your mind in the 3rd round. He's not in your mind jumping back into the 1st round to grab him. It's not even a thought. You have the luxury of drafting an Anthony Richardson or a project guy that you truly want to develop for the future. You're all set. But when you lose DJ Chark, now you got to think about filling that hole. If you could plan on compete this year, because you have a lot of guys that can help you compete this year on 1-year deals. You
signed a lot of those guys to 1-year deals, which seems like you're trying to make a push for something this year. And getting a quarterback that high that you're going to rebuild with isn't a move you'd make if you're trying to push for something this year. I'd agree with that. But, man, I just I want Jalen Carter so bad.
That's for me in this draft class, and I'm typically not that guy. You know me. I could see them taking that. I could see the reason for taking this guy. But for me, the way Brad Holmes finessed himself for free agency outside the DJ Chark situation, for me, it was Jalen Carter or a QB.
Yeah.
That's it.
Feels like that's the option.
Outside of that, get out of there. Grab everything else everywhere else. Kalijah Kancey, I'm not taking him at 6.
No.
Take a look at the mock drafts around, guys. No one in their fucking right mind is taking Kalijah Kancey at 6. Mel's latest mock draft had him at 30, if I'm not mistaken. 30? 30.
Well, Mel's Mel.
He's a pass rushing candidate.
Spike Kuiper.
Yes. He's not a... Speaking of Spike Kuiper, shout out to my guy Hat and Beard. He did an AI voice video. Actually, I have to tell people it's real. It's Ben Shapiro. But guess what word he uses?
Spike Kuiper?
Spike Kuiper. Yeah. Good, Chris, you going to say something, though?
Yeah. I think the biggest part about this is Brad Holmes learned from his mistake last year, letting all those backup quarterbacks get away to division rivals and steal the Ben Johnson brilliance. That's why we re-signed Nate Sudfeld, to stop that from happening this year.
Stop it from passing on Ben Johnson's brilliance.
Stop it from passing on the Ben Johnson brilliance.
I mean, honestly, Carolina is trying to snipe everything Detroit's got right now. They took our defensive line coach. They took our running back coach.
They want to be us
so bad. They just took DJ Chark. They just want to be us so bad. Even though they beat the shit out of us. What? It is. The Carolina Lions. You're making a face, but it's true. Says the fucking guy who thinks you're getting the 3rd overall pick and DeAndre Hopkins in the same trade.
I'm just saying it could happen. I'm not saying, that's what he's gonna do. I'm in Brad Holmes' head.
Maybe in Madden fucking 20, not even Madden 23.
How is that just so impossible for you to think of? They're both on the trading block.
It's not happening. I'd bet you $1,000 right now it doesn't happen.
No, I'm not gonna bet on it because it's not got good odds. But I'm not gonna say, it's impossible. They would never do it.
If you lost,
that's your voice. That's what you sound like.
That's not what I sound like. You could never sound this manly in your motherfucking life. What up, Chris? You were saying something?
No, I was just gonna say that
mouth breathing?
I was confused. I thought it was an AI, or I thought it was Spencer. I couldn't tell. It sounded exactly like you, Eazy.
Thank you. Yeah, it'll never happen. It's not gonna happen.
I don't sound anything like that.
That's exactly. JB, isn't that exactly what he sounds like?
A little bit.
Yeah. Thank you. It'll never happen. You can't do it.
How do you do that without moving his mouth?
Why would I trade for him?
How are you doing that without moving your mouth, Eazy?
Fucking children. That's what you guys are.
Fucking children.
I need to smoke a dart. I gotta take a share of the show. Thanks for watching, guys.
Speak easy.
All right, coming up next.
Nate Sudfeld.
Well, not Russell Brown.
Nate Sudfeld.
Well, I think we'll call Russell Brown and come back. But before we do that, Spinny, can you tell us about Lady Jane's?
I will, because Lady Jane's can give you award-winning haircut experience. And register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win a down payment on your dream home. Up to $200,000. Coming to Lady Jane's, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, no appointment necessary, because at Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zuniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Jumpin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With four-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry, Jumpin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Jumpin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I am Spencer Axter. He is Speak Easy. We got ChrisPlatty.com. Chris Platty in the TD booth, JB Smooth on the ones and twos. Make sure you like and share the stream. Thanks for tapping in on WoodwardSports.com. And when you get a chance, go subscribe to the podcast. Leave that 5-star review anywhere you get a podcast, whether it be Apple Podcast, Spotify, Spreaker, whatever it is. Leave a 5-star review for the Woodward Heavyweights. We just got done talking about Nate Sudfeld and what that means for the Detroit Lions quarterback room going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have Russell Brown on the phone to talk a little bit about what's going on with the Lions. JB, put him through?
Yep, here's Russ for you guys.
Russ, how you feeling today, brother?
Fellas, the junior heavyweight has arrived. How are we?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Always a pleasure to have you on there. First things are easy. Ask him your question about Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Okay.
Let's get right into it.
So, Russ, I just want to make this clear. I haven't always felt this way, but I think he's really cute. No, I'm playing. I didn't think I saw JSN as like a slot guy. That's what we're being told as. He doesn't have a lot of like yak ability. He's just more of like a Amon-Ra St. Brown, but a little bit juiced up. But then Braylon today on Ermanni Edwards and Maz kind of spoke of him as a ex-receiver. And then I looked at some measurements for DeAndre Hopkins, both 6'1". DeAndre Hopkins ran a 4.7. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And I'm not saying he's going to be DeAndre Hopkins, but I'm giving you a guy that's an ex-receiver in the NFL right now that has like similar traits, I should say. Is it possible that JSN is more than just like this juiced up slot guy that he's been sold to us as by draft media, or can he be an X at the NFL level?
I think so. I mean, I've gone on to say that I think there's potential to always move a guy that has a versatile skill set, and there's always an opportunity to move that player around because they're versatile. And I think he's one of those guys that it looks like he learns quickly. He's a guy that adapts quickly to certain situations, and if you threw him in the X, if you threw him in a slot, if you played him at tight end, it feels like he would figure it out. You could align him in the backfield if you wanted to. So at 6'1", 196, the elusiveness is there. That 6.57 cone, 3-cone drill is really impressive. So I think that's going to allow him to, whether it's his inside release or an outside release, however he wants to go about it, depending on that particular situation as an outside receiver, he could certainly look at the situation and go, hey, I can get around this defender at ease, and I think that's going to be the case for him. Now, sure, he might be more successful to be that slot receiver at the next level, but at the same time, you have this guy that can do so much from orbit and jet motions. He is a very talented pass catcher, so I would not be opposed if he played a little X.
And then, how about Quentin Johnson now? Because that's what I think was perceived as like the number one X option in this draft class. Who would you rather have in this situation now that, I guess if you're Brad Holmes, now that DJ Chark has gone to Carolina?
Man, that's a tough one. I think I would probably rather have Jackson Smith. Realistically, I would probably have to take him at 6, or I would have to trade up to get him, because it sounds like he's going to end up being the first receiver off the board. So if I want to get JSN, I'm going to have to find a way to get in the top 15 to do so. And he might even be off the board by then, because I look at Atlanta at 8. I look at Houston at 12. You look at Tennessee at 11. I think there's some really intriguing teams there in the top 15 that make a lot of sense for JSN. But I would probably rather have JSN just because of what he has shown consistently from a tracking ability after the catch. And not saying that Quentin Johnston can't do it, but JSN, I mean, I like guys that I can move around. I don't know if I can move Quentin Johnston in orbit motion or jet motion like I can JSN. And Quentin Johnston needs to show me that he wants it. Like, there are times that he just goes ghost mode in a game. He doesn't go up and catch those 50-50 balls. He struggles with physicality at the catch point. So I think JSN, he's a tough guy. I mean, you go back to that Notre Dame game, he took an awkward hit. I think that's ultimately what kind of broke the levee, if you will, on the hamstring injury. And it was one of those situations to where he wasn't able to recover. So Quentin Johnston doesn't show that dog where I think Jackson Smith does.
And outside of the first round, obviously, if Brad Holmes and the Lions don't choose to go receiver, who are some of the guys later in the draft that you would put on their radar for like an X guy that you could throw out there instead of Chark? We've heard people say guys like A.T. Perry out of Wake Forest. I like Bryce Ford Wheaton out of West Virginia. Who are some guys later in the draft you could see that the Lions could scoop up to fill that role?
Well, in the second or third round, I could see them taking a strong liking to Cedric Tillman from Tennessee. He might be, an even better X receiver than Quentin Johnston at the next level at 6'3", 213. You just talk about the size. He ran a 4.5 40. He's got a 37-inch vertical. He's actually a much better route runner than I think he gets credit for. And as I talk about 50-50 balls and those jump ball situations, he does a phenomenal job there. But if they didn't go that route, they added defense on day 2 or offensive line or whatever it might be, and they get into maybe the later stage of the third round or early portion of the fourth round, Jonathan Mingo from Ole Miss. This is a guy to keep tabs on, 6'2", 220, ran a 4.4 640, has almost a 40-inch vertical, and put up 22 reps in the bench. Now, he is somebody that, as I mentioned with JSN, we talk versatility. That's the case here with Mingo. He's a guy that can play as an H-back. I've seen him aligned as a tight end. He can play in the slot, but his size, he could be, potentially an X receiver. Now, a lot of people I've spoken to said he's kind of like that big, strong, that slot receiver type guy that's just going to be taking on every nickel, every safety head on, and it's going to be just fine. But he's got this muscular build to him, and he's very intriguing at 6'2", 220.
I like it. I like it.
There's 2 second-round picks there.
Yeah.
And they can afford to do it. Jalen Carter, where are you at with him after the pro day fiasco? I get everything I tape. You still seen. I think that's why I look at him as a football player. I kind of factor in the human element when it comes to like the fact that he just had his whole world kind of rocked once before losing a friend in a situation he was involved in, and then 2, after feeling like he was moving on from that, having that resurface and kind of affect like his future. How do you take stock with the pro day fiasco?
It's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure there's teams in the top 10, and I do know one specific team that if they were picking in the top 10, they would definitely take them. And it's one of those situations where these teams, they need to have you on the top of your game off the field just as much as they need you on the field. So that's what I struggle with, is that, he's going to go play for an organization, and for 5, maybe 6 months out of the year, he'll be on a football field, and maybe that's where he's most comfortable. But then there's going to be 5 or 6 months or more where he's not on a football field, and it's like, what type of player am I getting from this point? And I don't know if organizations across the board want to be a babysitter for grown men, and that's the thing. So to see him come into the pro day and have the sloppy performance that he had, where it looked like he was just very much overweight, very much out of shape, hitting the bags, and like it wasn't the same player that we've seen in the portion of the season. So I think he's going to still end up going in the top 10. I circle Chicago, and I know nobody wants to hear that in Detroit, but Chicago has done the most research on him from everything that I've been able to uncover. And again, he could very well come to Detroit. He could very well be the pick at 5 to Seattle, but Chicago at 9, to get the picks that they got, they've been swinging for the fences. If he's there, they're going to swing for the fences and hope it works out.
So if it's not Jalen Carter at 6 for the Lions, who could you see falling into their lap there? We've heard Tyree Wilson. We've heard other quarterbacks. Eazy doesn't like Tyree Wilson, but
not at 6. I just don't like him at 6.
Who could you see falling into the Lions draft board if it's not Jalen Carter at 6?
Well, I mean, obviously you mentioned Tyree Wilson. It would be intriguing with him. I mean, he kind of fits their type of player. He's a bend and chase type player, a high motor, almost 36-inch arms. He's 6'6", 270. He moves really well for a player his size. He's not as explosive off the snap as some other players in this draft, like, Will McDonald or Miles Murphy or anything like that. But I think that they would be very intrigued with him. I think a couple of long shots, and I wrote an article on the Lions Wire about this today. I think Peter Skoronski, I think, would be a very intriguing fit, the interior offensive lineman from Northwestern. I like him as a tackle, but I could see them taking him as a guard, and I could see him beating out guys like Graham Glasgow for the starting right guard spot because he's just so consistent. He's a consistent technician. There's not really a lot of flaws within his game other than that at times he might struggle with a little bit of power. He doesn't have the long arms, but he moves well in space. He can get to the second level. So I think that will go a long way with Detroit as they try to establish the run game. Beyond that, I think the player I've circled to the most is Christian Gonzalez out of Oregon. I've been leading that train for months. I think, sure, we've added guys like Emmanuel Mosley and Cameron Sutton, but as I was telling Ryan and Braylon earlier today, is that Emmanuel Mosley's on a 1-year prove-it deal. If he doesn't prove himself, you're back to square one on the outside. You don't know if you're going to pay Jeff Okudah or not, so you could lose him. And Cam Sutton, what if it doesn't work out? I mean, he's on essentially a 2-year deal. So you have to continue to get richer in that area, and you can add depth and add talent by getting a guy like Christian Gonzalez.
I'm with you with Gonzalez.
I'm cool with that.
The first, it was the Skoronski stuff. I'm not the biggest fan of that one, but I do get that he does. He can play tackle as well. What about the Kancey? Our guy Adam here at the Morning Woodward Show. I saw a mock draft. He has him at 6. That's always been too rich for my blood. And I think Mel's latest mock had him at 30. Where do you see him? Even I guess at the pro level, like I'm kind of concerned with him as a run defender, having an undersized interior defensive lineman. I don't like it. It feels like a luxury. If you want to draft him as a pass rusher, maybe I 100% see that way. But as a full-time 3-down defensive lineman at number 6, I just don't see the value there.
Yeah, I mean, if you take him, you're not going to play him as a nose. You're not going to play him as a 2-eye. You're going to try to put him in spots where he is not getting double-teamed. And he could still get double-teamed in the spots that I'm about to say, but like as a 3 technique all the way down to a 5 technique, that's really where he's going to probably be the most consistent and have potentially the most success for his career. We're talking about an outlier here with Kalijah Kancey. 6'1", 281, under 31-inch arms. I mean, that's just crazy small and short and stout for that position. I mean, the explosiveness jumps off the charts. I mean, he can move. He's got a pass rush plan. He shows it. I mean, he's able to get underneath offensive linemen and essentially use a forklift move and get rid of those guys. He can post-club rip. He can double swipe. He can do so many things. It's so intriguing with him because of his first step quickness, the versatility that's there, but at the same time, he's an outlier. And these guys don't always translate to the NFL, especially at that size. So I don't like him at 6. I would certainly take him at 18 if he was there. I would even try to trade back a little bit and then try to take him in a perfect world. But realistically, I think, a team like Philadelphia at 30 makes a lot of sense. Potentially Dallas at 26 would make some sense, maybe even 24 with Jacksonville. Outside of that, I don't know if he has a landing spot in the first round, if I'm going to be honest.
I kind of agree.
Damn.
It's like you said, the 30-inch arms.
Yeah.
It's not first
Not
round.
ideal, boys.
To tackle, man.
Not
Yeah.
ideal. Not
It's really
ideal.
not.
We appreciate you, Russ, man. Nobody knows more about this shit than you. It's crazy. We got the book last year. Literally the book.
Yeah.
And that boy's thick.
Russ, are you dropping a mock draft on a website soon or anything like that?
On Fantasy Pros on Monday, this past Monday, I dropped my first one with them as I recently just got signed by them, and I'm with them now. Yeah, I did mock draft 1.0, so you guys can check that out over at fantasypros.com. My first week with the Lions Wire, I put one out, and I've only been there for about 10 or 11 days, but I've put out about 12 or 13 different pieces of content. So it's all Lions-based stuff for them, but Fantasy Pros, it's all just kind of regular NFL draft stuff. So you guys can check that all out, or you can find it on Twitter at RussNFLDraft.
And then what? Actually, real quick, I'll get in trouble for this one. I don't care. Give me your top 5 quarterbacks in the class in order.
In order?
Yeah.
Okay. So Bryce Young, who's 4th overall on my big board. C.J. Stroud, who is number 7th on my overall big board. Anthony Richardson, who is number 19th on my overall big board. Will Levis, who is number 20th overall on my big board. And Hendon Hooker, who is 30th overall on my big board. And Hendon Hooker, I will say, is only 30th on the big board simply because of the torn ACL and the age. Him coming back from a torn ACL at that age, not saying it's a bad thing. Guys tear their ACLs at 30 and they come back better than ever. Just use baseball for example. Justin Verlander has Tommy John. He goes out and wins a Cy Young. And he's doing it at like 38, 39. So anything can happen. And I like Hendon Hooker a lot. But as we talk about overall value and things like that, I don't see anybody taking a top 5 pick on Hendon Hooker just simply because of the things that I'm discussing.
For sure.
Russ, I love you. Thank you. You're the best.
Appreciate you, Russ. You're the man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate you guys. We'll talk to you.
For sure. See you later. Dude.
What?
I hope Adam was listening to that.
Yeah,
Stop it with the Clays you can't see at 6.
Yeah, I've been good on that.
Stop it.
I was wondering if there's something I was missing.
But what you can't stop is Custom Health from helping you lose weight. Because look at what they did to Ryan Ermanni. He went from Corey Spaghetti to Corey Spaghetti. But in all seriousness, Ryan Ermanni lost upwards of 18 pounds thanks to Custom Health Centers. You can do the same. You just got to call them at 844-789-8446. That's 844-789-8446. Call Custom Health Centers today. Let them help you lose some weight.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan.
Join the Pepper Club for all the best deals in town. Plus, they will be all competitors by $5. ChiliPeppersTanning.com. Hottest bulbs, hottest deals, darkest tans. Your vitamin D headquarters.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Loaded Heavyweights live on Woodward.com. I'm your boy Eazy Joe, my guy Spinmo Rex.
What up, though?
Yo, Chris in the TD booth, JB Smooths on the 1s and 2s, JC's in the laundry room when we doing the damn thing. Hit the like button if you guys haven't already. If you guys listen to audio platforms, please leave us a 5-star review.
5-star.
That was my guy Russell Brown. If you guys don't know, he's a guy.
He's a guy.
PFF, when they do all these little mock draft stuff or their big boards and they're giving you like tweets from guys that know what the fuck they're talking about, you'll find a Russell Brown there.
You'll find Russell Brown there.
So for those of you in the chat trying to who is this guy? That's who Russell Brown is. He's him.
He knows more than you. Trust me.
Promise you that, mate. Chris, I sent you the photo. And maybe I'm jumping too much into this. Maybe we talk a little bit more draft. I don't know. You want to fry this Cody Benjamin stuff, or do you want to talk more?
I kind of want to see
draft?
what it is.
You kind of want to see what it is?
Yeah.
Let's look at
Throw
it.
this thing on the screen.
Let's take a look.
I try to be respectful of other media members because I want to have good relationships. I want to be able to
Top 10 moves this offseason.
even when I disagree. I want to be able to like have this person on the show and have a conversation about it. This guy Cody Benjamin just continues time after time after time after time to hand deliver the worst fucking takes I ever read or see ever.
What's
at this point? I just want to have him on the show to fight him.
What's so bad about this?
There's a lot of randomness in here for me. A lot of randomness. I think the CJ thing, that being ranked number 6 is the best, the top offseason move.
I thought it was 3.
No, that's 6.
Oh.
That was
5.
That's 5.
Yeah.
But it's Aaron Rodgers to the Jets. Like, brother, that hasn't even happened yet.
It's gonna happen.
We don't even know what the compensation is for that for that to go down.
That is true.
Right? Like, how can we have that ranked number 1? 2, Cam Sutton, cool. Appreciate you. Shout out. 3, the DJ Moore to Chicago.
Yeah.
3?
I'm cool with that.
That's 3? I don't think that's 3. I'd put Ramsey, that situation over there at 3. What is number 7? I don't even know what that is. Can you read that?
Dolphins hire.
Dolphins hire who?
Frank Reich. No, Carolina hires Frank Reich.
No. But number 7. There's a Dolphins.
Oh, number 7. Dolphins hire Vic Fangio.
Vic Fangio as DC. Maybe I have a vendetta against
I think you got a little too worked up.
Yeah.
It's not that
I
bad.
did. I guess I did. But I just don't see how getting the arguably the best corner on the open market.
That one should be higher.
For $8 million.
Yeah.
Not even double digits. Could be ranked 5. I just don't. I got beef with this kid.
That one should be a little higher, but
should be a little higher for sure.
I like the rest of them. I don't think it's.
I don't hate the rest of them.
I don't think it's that bad.
I can't think of any. I should just power rank my own moves and then just compare them because this is number 2 Cam Sutton to Detroit Lions. That is a low key signing. Actually, Chris, shout out to Chris doing his little bit of homework. Listen to Mina Kimes. She claimed Cam Sutton as a cornerback's favorite corner.
Yep.
And that's exactly what this guy is. He literally plays every fucking position.
Mm-hmm.
You hear by everybody. He's one of the smartest guys out there on the field. That is a low key like that. That's ranked number 2, and to like a casual fan, that'd say that should be number 2. Which there's debate for that.
Yeah.
I almost, honest to God, CJ should be number 2, in my opinion, 1 or 2. You get one of the top guys off the market for less than market value. That's a dub. But the Cam Sutton
only 1 year though, so there's only 1 year.
CJ?
Yeah.
Still, I don't even care if it's
a good sign. It's a good sign for sure.
Actually, you know what's kind of crazy? Is the Cam Sutton move better than the Jalen Ramsey one? Jalen Ramsey's like a good guy.
Yeah, but you didn't have to give up any draft capital to get.
They gave him a 3rd. No. Yeah, it was a 3rd.
And then re-signed. Yeah, it's
guaranteed his money. I do one thing that's on this list that I do like though. I am a fan of Frank Reich. Frank Reich as head coach. I thought he was doing a damn good job there until the meddling. I can't think of his name. The owner of the Colts,
Jim Irsay.
So wanted to let's get Matt Ryan. Never mind, no comment. I'll get myself in trouble. Putting old talent there that just like never has been kind of played out.
Yeah.
Just because of a name, right? You feel like they'll get it done, but they don't.
They don't.
There's younger guys that
he
can
did
get
that
it done.
He did that like 4 times too. Brought in like 4 different guys.
Yeah. Carson Wentz,
Matt Ryan, Phillip Rivers.
And the Carson Wentz one made a little bit of sense. Phillip Rivers not as much. I'm with you on that one. But that was a free agent move, right? Or did they trade for him?
I think that was free.
That was a free agent move. But the trade for Matt Ryan, that was just, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on, bro.
Just a terrible decision.
Voice.
Yeah.
So I do like Frank Reich as a.
Can't wait to see you at draft night, Daddy. Dude, that shit is so fun.
You know, we gotta get those
Come
drafts.
on, bro.
I'll get Kate Cunningham. Yeah, Kate Cunningham, come on, bro.
Yeah, we got to get.
And actually, and I can't wait to see you on draft night day because we get excited for our draft picks here.
It's so funny, dude.
Christian Gonzalez.
He's got his feet up in the air.
Yeah.
He's laying on his stomach and the whole thing.
We also got to get the who the fuck is Tangus Pengus?
Yeah, I've never even heard of this guy. Who the fuck is Tangus Pengus? That's an all-time draft pick.
So I'm overworked.
Yeah, you got a little too excited for that one. I thought it was going to be egregious.
Kind of egregious, no?
Not really. There wasn't anything bad on there.
CJGJ's got to be top 3. He's been way more productive.
Is that better
DJ
than Ramsey?
Huh?
Is that better than Ramsey?
For the money, yeah. You gave up a third for and Ramsey is top 3.
Yeah.
We're top 5, however you want to look at it. We gave up a third in that scenario, and you guaranteed his $40+ million.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's kind of risky. You know, he's on the opposite side of 30. I mean, maybe I was over.
I think you're a little.
Just beef with Cody
You saw his name and it got you fired up.
Yeah, he had Dan Campbell as like the 32nd ranked head coach.
Yeah,
or some shit
that shit was stupid.
He had the rookie head coaches like above him.
They haven't done anything.
Yeah, that shit pissed me off.
I think he had Matt Rule ahead of him too.
He had to be if Dan Campbell was the last one.
Saw how that worked out.
Yeah, stupid bitch.
Jesus, man.
Who the fuck is Cody
Who
Benjamin?
the fuck is Tangus Pangus?
I will say though, and maybe this cuts me a little bit, but Cody Benjamin, believer in that 12% rule.
Yeah, well.
Fun fact.
So now you love him.
No, I still fucking hate him. Still hate him. The Dan Campbell disrespect. I told you if there was
We
a
should
guy.
get him on so he can yell at you.
I would love. I want like a good like relationship where we beef it out a little bit. Like
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. I don't want to like.
You just said you hated him like 3 times.
No, I know, but in like
You
the
called
same
him
way.
a bitch.
Yeah, you did.
I did call him a bitch. But like
that's what made Gentry leave.
Honestly, that could be what made Gentry leave.
Yeah.
But he did pull a bitch move. He just.
I don't
cut
even
the
remember
stream.
what he did.
You told him cut the stream. I said no, leave it on. We're arguing.
Yeah.
And then you cut the stream. Fuck that. That shit pissed me off to this day. I probably
to this day.
To this day. That's probably like the second most mad I've been.
You were very upset.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
I call him a bitch.
What's the most mad you've been?
That actually probably is it.
Like you mean
on air?
here?
On air.
Or on air? Yeah.
On air, the most mad I've been.
Tangus Pangus.
Probably Neil trying to like.
So you like the Russell Wilson deal?
Yeah, and then like. Just
Or the
totally
original one
avoid
that
the
started it.
original conversation. Like, no, but that's not what they're getting paid. No, we're talking about fucking cap space, bro.
Yeah.
Stop trying to like switch this to a fucking like how much cash they're getting paid. No, we're talking cap space, like how you structure your team. That was fucking mad annoying. I didn't even show anger that day. I was just like, I was empty. Like I can't even. This is fucking stupid right now. And then second probably Gentry, and then third
Pangus.
when Chris jinxed my Lions.
Yeah, you were upset.
Oh, you were.
And I
He was very
definitely-
upset.
I don't. Yeah, I haven't forgiven you about that yet.
They
either.
lost.
It's okay. One day you'll grow
They
up.
did.
They did
You
lose.
literally fucking jinxed them, and
Yeah.
now he's still talking shit at it.
It was
I'm just
good,
gonna beat
yeah.
the shit out of you.
The Rams ended up losing
Fucking piece of shit.
because of Chris
man.
and Baker Mayfield equal parts.
Equal responsibility in that. I'm just saying.
Now that's the most disrespectful thing. Eazy, you can be mad at me, you can threaten to fight me, you can call me a bitch, but don't compare me to Baker Mayfield. That's just disrespectful.
That's fair.
Did I call you a bitch just now? I apologize if I did.
No,
Okay, cool.
I'm just saying, just don't compare me to Baker Mayfield.
That is
don't
another
say
B
I'm,
word.
don't say I'm the Baker Mayfield of TDs or something like that. I'll
No,
fight
you're
you.
not. You're not the Baker Mayfield TDs.
Yeah, you'd never be the number 1 overall pick.
No one would ever draft me.
I'm just kidding.
You never
I'm
get
just
the
kidding,
chance.
Chris. I'd draft
Stupid.
you. But let me tell you guys about Guardian Alarm. Because Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs. They also have 24/7 professional monitoring. Call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work, and people have been proven to care. So call them at 1-800.
Stay out.
That's 1-800.
Stay out.
Right, is he?
And let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
Stay out, Gentry.
Get a shot up. This is for the win.
All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Kroger's, and if you wanna know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy Spinball Rex.
What up, though?
Young Christian, TD Wolf, JB Smooth, and the ones and twos. Cody Benjamin still a bitch.
Dude,
and shit changed. About 5 minutes later, he's still a bitch. It's crazy. No, I'm playing.
Shit changed.
Cody, I apologize for calling you bitch. Maybe that's a little bit too far, but I definitely would love to duke it out with you verbally
in
out
the
there
streets,
one day.
fist to fist.
Correct. Well, that too. I mean, that'd be fun. That's good content.
Yeah.
What if he beat the shit out of me?
Yeah.
What if this kid just like talk? Hey, he was on Ermanni. You know, he is like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's reachable.
He's reachable.
I touch you. Pause.
What if he got you?
What if
you got your ass kicked? And then he dropped all his lists right on your face.
This sounds like mad disrespectful right now. Outside of, I'll take wrestlers outside of it, like Wrestling Burks when he told me he wrestled.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that's different story. But any like skinny human being, I'm not scared of that. I would fucking like break you in that. Like I have no fear of skinny people. I'm sorry. I don't. Like I've been in too many situations with them where I just like, stick.
Yeah.
We know that's a 6 foot.
But like a
5
fist
guy.
fight
It's a big, six a big guy.
You guys were rolling though. It's different
for sure. But even in a fight, like so here's I can't say fact.
Paulie's pretty skinny.
Who?
Paulie.
Yeah.
He'd touch you up.
All right. Once I get a hold of you, you're snap, tap, or nap. Those are 3 options. Once I get a hold of you, unless skinny people again with like obviously fucking experience doing shit. I'm not. No. If Cody Benjamin's a skinny bitch, not a bitch. I'm sorry for calling you a bitch. Come on the show.
Rustin Burks, I fear no skinny man.
Yeah. Honest to God, I fear no skinny man.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rustin Burks.
What about
I want to talk about what?
Sean O'Malley. He's skinny.
Well, that's different. He trains. That's what I'm saying.
You don't know who trains and who doesn't out there, man.
You don't, but you have an idea.
You try someone's gangster just because they're skinny. I told you about the story with my brother's friend.
No.
He does jujitsu. And I'm pretty sure he's got his black belt in Brazilian
got jumped,
jiu-jitsu.
right?
He got jumped.
Different.
He got set up.
That's not one person.
No, he beat the fuck out of all 3 of them.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, like he got set up at this bar. Like this girl was talking to him. He bought her a couple drinks and shit. Yeah. And he was in California at the time, or Chicago somewhere. And they were leaving the bar, and like these 3 dudes walked up on him and were about to like.
Why were they trying to beat him up?
They were trying to rob him. Like.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like, he got set up to get robbed and get his shit took, and he elbowed one, broke his nose. Beat the shit out of the other one, like put him on, like got him down, fucking choked him out, and then the 3rd dude ran.
Yeah.
And like the bouncer walked up to him, and he's like, bro, I saw everything that happened. It's fucking crazy. He's like, but you should probably get out of here. He's like, it's like they're not gonna believe that like these 2 dudes came to jump you and you kicked the shit out of both of them. Like you should probably get out of here.
They're probably skinny.
No, they were big ass dudes.
You weren't there. How are you gonna say that?
He told me.
Yeah, but if I'm telling you a story, I'm telling you that they're big.
Yeah, but I'm
not gonna tell you they're fucking skinny. He's not a camper.
He's a cool guy. My guy John.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Is he?
Also, like if you saw him on the streets, you would not be like, yeah, that dude beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And he would. 1,000%.
Dude, there's a lot of dudes at Allegiance shot out.
Yeah.
But most of them do look like actually.
Galloping Lake 6. Chicago and California are practically the same. That's not what he was somewhere. They both start with C's, big C's. It's like,
hey, yo, chill, throwing a gang sign.
He was somewhere. He was somewhere not home.
That's something too. Like Blade No Icewood. Eazy can't box. He's a wrestler. Y'all, I'm telling y'all know. Once I get to kick you in the face, you'll be super surprised. Like, what the fuck going on right now?
That broke ass foot.
I still do it. I hit you with this bitch, bro. This bitch KO.
It's got some weight on it.
You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes.
I will beat your ass.
Yeah, that's true, dude. That's the realest shit Dan Campbell's ever said.
I do want to talk about heavyweights though, because if Jalen Carter isn't the guy, because it sounded like, I guess we didn't get a for sure answer from Russ there on Jalen Carter.
Denver Blair said, Spenmo throwing C's.
Yeah, he's a big C's.
R.I.P. Nipsey.
Yo, chill, bro.
I'm just saying, R.I.P. Nipsey, bro. What do you mean?
We just trying to get it bragging over here.
I'm not affiliated. I'm wearing a white T-shirt.
Yeah, I'm wearing a black T-shirt.
Yeah.
Anyway, Russ didn't sound sold on Jalen Carter. He said, what did you think?
He did not sound sold, no.
Like, you think Russ is taking Jalen Carter at 6?
I don't think. Russ, personally.
We should just point blank ask.
Well,
we actually did point blank ask.
Would you take him?
Actually, he did kind of give us an answer. He did
sounded like he said no. Sounded like a no.
What was the question you asked him directly? Did you ask him if Carter
was there? I said if it's not Jalen Carter.
Okay.
Because you asked him about how he feels about him. And I said if it's not Jalen Carter, who do the Lions take?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should have just asked him, who are you taking?
Yeah, I guess like just so I can clear the air on that a little bit too. I was the one on this show to point out like the pro day situation as like one to make me nervous, to make the whole situation a little bit bitter. But I understand the human element, and that is the biggest part of it. And I acknowledged it that day too, but I also had to acknowledge the opposite of it as well. But I'm Brad Holmes. Like I'm taking the risk on that.
I'm taking the risk too.
Especially like if you feel like you're that close this year. And again, I don't know what his perspective is.
You already have a defense that's looking pretty damn good.
Damn good.
You got 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks,
and to be honest,
cap
too,
space.
Denver Blair and Woodward Sports Chat, D-Mac versus Adam, and then Danny G says winner gets easy. D-Mac would beat the fuck out of me.
They're saying
D-Mac would beat the shit out of me.
Yeah, D-Mac.
I have no doubt in my mind, D-Mac.
Me and D-Mac had a heart-to-heart today.
Uh-huh. He said, I beat the shot easy.
Like, no, we're talking about some serious shit.
Yeah.
And he fist bumped me like 4 times. He gave me a hug, and it was like,
yeah.
The man is powerful.
D-Mac would beat the shit out of me. I promise you that.
Oh, D-Mac can beat the shit out of anybody here.
He trained at Kronk Gym, like in the offseason.
Yeah.
And then, like, this shit tripped me out. We were at an event. I don't remember which dispensary it was. Maybe it was Dispo. But he knows. He self-taught himself judo.
Yeah.
Through hockey fights. Because, you take the jerseys, you take it, like, where you want. I was like, oh, fuck. Even if I thought I was going to have, like, a chance with this one, like, he knows a little bit of that situation, too.
D-Mac would beat the shit out of anybody here.
Honestly.
1,000%. No doubt in my mind. D-Mac's #1 in the power rankings.
Like, no disrespect to Braylon, but D-Mac's got the skill set.
No disrespect to Braylon.
Braylon's got
he got paid millions of dollars to do it on ice. Like, come on now. He's on fucking dry land. Dude's got a haze.
He's on dry land. Was he a fucking...
Sound like a
He's a killer whale?
He's not on ice. Like, he's not on ice anymore. If he's on Earth.
He's on dry land.
The dude's even more planned. Like,
bro.
D-Mac would be a problem for anyone.
Yeah, I don't want that problem.
No.
On top of that, I just love the guy, too.
Like, he's D-Mac. So,
yeah,
he's going to get after it. You know, he hates losing. He gets angry. And he gets aggressive, and he's got hands.
You know, we want to know why he smokes so much weed? To keep himself calm.
Yeah.
Like, tone himself down. Tyson. We all know. You guys know if you watch BD, like, he's talking 100 miles per hour on the weed.
Yeah. I fucking love D-Mac.
And he takes the weed to cool that out. Yeah.
I love D-Mac.
I love D-Mac.
That's my
one of the best humans I've ever met.
One of the best humans I've ever met by far. Yeah.
Hands down.
Agreed.
But to, I guess, transition, from the Carter stuff. Back to, oh my gosh. Hold on. No, we're talking Woodward Sports fights.
Yeah.
You made Flannel Sam say that he dropped the F-bomb.
He dropped a couple F-bombs.
2 bombs. I think he called you a fucker.
Yeah, we went
fucker.
Yeah, we went
That's not what I mean, fucker.
Yeah.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. That's my guy, dude.
Did you guys? Yeah, how'd that exchange go after the show? You guys
It's fine.
I know.
Yeah.
I know how nice Sam is. I'm sure he came up to you.
No, he didn't. Neither of us said anything after it. We just
Really?
Yeah, just continued.
Oh, he's gonna kill you.
No, like we
Oh, no, you're-
not
no.
like we didn't say anything to each other. Like we didn't like address it. Like, oh, sorry, bro. Sorry. We just
Well, you had a conversation.
yeah, we just kept being the same thing. Yeah, just kept being Spencer and Flannel.
Yo.
We talked in the back. We talked during the show back and forth after it.
Whether you listen to us live or
We're cool, man.
on a podcast platform, please have a moment of silence for my guy Spinny. He's gonna be fucking chopped up
Nah, dude.
and hung across his fucking garage.
Flannel's my guy, man. You know how it is.
You sound scared.
Heated sports debate.
Sounds scared.
I'm not scared of
Well, saying with dog walk you, son.
Run that shit, Flan. No, I don't think I could like punch Flannel.
Yeah, because he beat the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even have a chance.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
He ripped that. You're wearing a flannel right now. He ripped that shit off.
That's
you.
true.
Be like, I need one.
Fucking, he would G-check your ass.
Yeah, you went cut like that. Who gave you those colors? Rips that shit off. No, he's just he's such a nice guy, bro. I feel bad.
You get kind of fiery. You do it on our show too.
What? Get fiery?
Yeah, like you get to screaming and shit.
I mean, yeah.
It's not like a fucking.
But me and Flannel were talking about shit.
Beached what?
And he was fucking. You're just trying to get me fired up.
No, I'm not.
No. He said something about like Michigan State losing and blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, have fun in the NIT again next year, and then he was like, yeah, and Michigan State fans can't make fun of Michigan teams losing in the Final Four ever, blah blah blah, and I was like, yeah, that's fair. When they lost to TCU, I wasn't up here like like, I poked a couple jokes, but
we laughed Friday when we knew it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
like, we already had our laugh.
I poked a couple jokes. I was like, they still had a great season, and I said something about because Flannel said something about 2019, and so I was like, okay, if 2019 counts, then Michigan State's a Final Four team, and he's like, yeah, and then they got dog walked in the Final Four because they're losers. I was like, oh, so we can talk about losing in the Final Four now? Like it doesn't mean shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just contradicting himself a couple times.
Yeah, that is one thing I'll say. Flannel Sam.
That's my guy.
Flannel Sam's called top 3 talent at Woodward Sports Network.
Yes, that's true.
I think he has potential to do that, but he gets a little fire underneath him. Sometimes he be crumbling.
Him and Lindsay went at it.
Him and who?
Lindsay.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like today?
2 days ago, Thursday.
About what?
Reggie Miller being overrated.
That's.
Flannel Sam says he's a bum.
What the fuck?
Reggie
Miller?
He says he's a good shooter, hard stop.
What the hell?
That's wild.
I mean, he's never made all NBA second team.
That's okay. That's what I was gonna say. Like Flannel Sam can
He's
come
got
with some
the
facts.
stats. He's
but
got
yeah,
the stats behind
There's
it.
been so many times where like I know he can either kneel and he's being nice or just like doesn't have like the ball. I don't know.
Neil. It's hard to argue with Neil.
Well, because he'll change like the whole like you'll end up talking about fucking spaghetti.
He talks
noodles.
you in circles. Yeah.
Yeah, and he'll never
do that to
never
Flannel
back
for
that.
sure.
Yeah. Like I can get him at enough time.
Yeah.
But he has first and foremost when I was in that chair, he had the fucking all-time all-pro enforcer. Like fucking like
you got D-Max there.
Yeah, like
yeah,
interrupting and shit like that. Wait, let me. And I'm like, no, I'm trying to fucking explain.
Yeah.
That was going on too. But if it was just me and Neil, me and Neil should do me, you and Neil, we should do a Studio B one day.
Yeah. No.
Let the drinks flow.
Lindsay and Sam got into it.
Who won?
I mean, Lindsay. You can't argue.
Lindsay's been front office,
Yeah.
been coach, been on the court, won championship rings.
Yeah, you can't argue with Lindsay about that.
By the way, I've always been off the Killian shit of him being like anything more than what he is right now. But when Lindsay, maybe I shouldn't be saying that. No, Lindsay's
no.
No.
Don't.
Whoops.
Lindsay loves him, but
no, you just gave it away. I didn't say what you said.
Let me tell you guys about Big Boy, because Seafood Fest is back at Big Boy, so you can come to Big Boy for some of your favorites during Lent, like the shrimp Alfredo, shrimp stir fry, and the new fish sandwich. And don't forget, today and every Friday during Lent, they got the all-you-can-eat fish fry buffet. So make sure you go in the Big Boy.
Sam got you shook, son.
And satisfy those taste buds.
I love Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
When it comes to making your haircut truly an experience, there's no better place than Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Come to any one of our 26 Metro Detroit locations for an award-winning haircut experience and qualify for a chance to win a down payment for your dream home up to $200,000. Our precision haircut and talented stylists will have you looking good, feeling good, and give you a chance to change your life forever. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Chili Peppers Tanning has spotless, sanitized rooms with trained and certified tanning professionals. Join the Pepper Club for all the best deals where they beat all competitors by
$5
million?
No, not DJ Chark money.
$5?
$5. Almost DJ Chark money. Don't forget to pick up Australian Gold, Designer Skin, Caltan, and Swedish Beauty Lotions. ChiliPepperTanning.com, the hottest bulbs, the hottest deals, the darkest tans. Come on, y'all. You know where to go. It's ChiliPepperTanning.com.
Why are you trying to have Maz fight T-Foss?
It was a question posed in the chat, and I didn't have an immediate answer, so I was, who do you think wins?
I don't want to speak to this.
Who do you think wins?
I got Maz.
See? We don't fear skinny guys.
Yeah.
Maz got weight on him. That's why you took him.
That's true. Maz is fiery, too.
He is fiery. T-Foss gets fiery, too.
T-Foss gets fiery.
Like, when he gets fiery, it's fiery.
Yeah.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward
He's
Heavyweights live on woodsports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, Joe, my guy, Spin More Racks.
What up,
Friday
though?
Show. We chilling. We big chilling. Young Chris in the TD booth. JB Smooth, the ones and twos. If matchmaking, like Woodward Sports fights, like, what's the main event?
D-Mac and Braylon.
Yeah? Yeah.
1,000%.
Co-main.
Unquestioned.
Co-main?
You and Flannel?
I mean, why is it me and Flannel?
It's because a lot of people say he'd whoop your ass.
Headshot. Dead.
Was he head kicking you?
No.
Knocking
I'm
you out.
knocking him out.
Damn.
I don't know who the co-main. Co-main would be the.
Is it you two?
Co-main would be like the lightweight best friend fight. Noah and Ryan.
Ooh, that would be a good scrap.
That would be a good scrap.
Oh, I really don't even know who I would
Lucas
take.
and Chris would be a good scrap.
Lucas and Chris?
Yeah.
That would be a good scrap, actually. Lucas is probably mad offended by that. I apologize, Chris.
He's about to,
I got confidence.
He's about to come in here.
Is Booner here?
Booner fight, yeah.
Is Booner, I want to see Lucas and Booner.
Lucas and Booner, yeah.
Lucas beats the shit out of Booner.
Yeah,
let's be
for
real.
sure.
Yeah, Lucas is fucking
Lucas
beat the
is
fuck out of
scrappy.
Booner.
Some of the shit Booner
I
says,
know.
though, he's like, I'm the one that'll just snap.
Yeah, dude. I was like, Booner, you ever been in a fist fight in your life?
Denver Blair says
No.
Stick and Flannel, the skinny boy fight.
Flannel works out.
Yeah. JB, who'd you fight?
You can't just ask who he'd fight.
I don't know.
Handpick your opponent.
Yeah.
What if he answers like super Adam?
Yeah.
Or something
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Taylor.
okay. I don't think I have anybody.
yeah, who do you?
Jeff and Mike Gentry.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a new poll. I
That's
don't
a
know
new
who'd win
poll.
that.
Jeff or Mike Gentry.
I can't even answer that honestly. Both those guys, I'm too close with both of them.
It's Adam and JB.
Adam and JB.
Yeah, that's the matchup.
Co-main.
Matchup for the decade.
JB, you got any words for your opponent?
Nah.
About that action, boss.
Oh, no
All
words.
business.
All business.
That's
Neil and Ryan, the fight of the dads.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a good one too.
That'd be a
We
good
had
fight.
that conversation before.
Yeah, I got Neil.
I went back and forth on that one. Yeah. I feel like Ryan's like low-key got that crazy.
Ryan's
in
got
him,
the crazy in him. He's got the athleticism too, but
Yeah,
Neil works out every day.
Yeah, but that don't mean.
That gives
Maybe
him a little. He's
some
got
cardio.
the endurance. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I was gonna say like Ryan, honestly, he was like a bit of an athlete. Like, no cap. Like,
for sure.
Yeah. And think of it, I thought of it this way too. Ryan wakes up and does the 9 at 4:30.
Yeah.
And like in the building, top 5 most energetic person.
Oh,
honestly,
yeah.
maybe the most.
Number one.
Right?
Number one.
That's a lot of fucking like
inner
that
power.
That channeled into a fight. Like,
who's
that's
Maz? Is it Maz and T-Foss? Is that's the card?
That's the card. That's the main event.
Yeah. No, the main event is D-Mac and Braylon.
How do you want?
That gets butts in the seats.
I don't even want to like. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That is
1,000%.
And then so co-main's T-Foss and Maz. Is that what you're telling me?
Fletch and Gabby.
What?
Fletch versus Gabby.
Oh, dude, Gabby beats the fuck out of Fletch, dude.
Gabby would put
Gabby
paws
would
on Fletch,
dog walk Fletch, son.
Gabby would put paws on Fletch for sure.
For sure. Nah, Fletch might have a chance. Who would you take Fletch over?
No disrespect, Fletch.
Hashtag free flat Fletch.
I don't know. I feel like that back room, those 3 would be a toss-up. Like Ryan, Fletch, and Noah.
Sure.
Like,
sure.
You can pencil any one of them in.
I got my guy Ryan, honestly.
Ryan, yeah.
Ryan, out of Ryan, Fletch, and
He's
Noah.
a catcher, so he's already got
Yeah, you already know my baseball theory.
Yeah.
You know? Rogelio versus...
Flannel versus Gabby, Troll, obviously. No, it's Gabby versus Fletch. That's the matchup.
Gabby
it
versus
should
Fletch.
be Rogelio versus Maz.
Rogelio, Maz is old, man.
Still, man, that'd be a good fight to watch.
No.
Who's Broder? Broder versus Flannel.
No,
we gotta go like size difference.
Broder beat the fuck out of Flannel.
Broder would be a dark horse in this.
Broder was a Division I athlete.
Yeah, Broder would.
Division I pitcher.
Broder would cut some bodies in there.
Oh, bro, I think Broder beat me up.
In the Woodward Sports
He's
Mortal
like
Kombat.
6'5". He's tall as fuck too.
Woodward Sports Dark Tournament. Broder.
Gentle giant though.
Broder
and he's not
would
like
be,
skinny either. Like he's
that would be a dark horse. Obviously, D-Mac's the betting favorite. Braylon's up there too.
Broder versus Stick.
Broder versus Stick.
Flannel versus Chris.
Flannel versus Chris. Yeah. Booner versus Lucas.
Yeah, Booner versus Lucas. That's just gotta happen.
It's gotta happen. Fletch versus Gabby.
Booner, if you're here, I kind of want Booner to come out.
It would have to be me versus you.
That's what I said.
Sure.
I mean, who would you versus Rogelio, me versus Broder?
You want to fight Broder?
I mean, if I have to.
No, Broder's fighting Stick.
Oh yeah, Broder's fighting Stick. Justin, me versus Justin.
Yeah, you versus Justin.
No, Justin fights Broder. Or Justin, dude, I feel like Justin. I don't know. I feel like you could pull it out of somewhere.
I almost want Justin versus Lucas. Maybe give Booner Fletch because they're just like.
We're thinking on.
They're the weakest.
I feel like we're missing something.
Poor Booner. Yo, it's so funny.
Adam Warrency versus Mass.
Dead ass. Yesterday we were watching the Michigan State game, and Booner's a Michigan fan.
Oh my god.
Obviously, we're Michigan State fans,
Yeah.
and Spinney went to State.
Yeah.
We kicked him out of the room. So he leaves the room. He's like, "It's cool. I was watching from back here."
He's standing like 4 feet back in the hallway.
Watch the rest of the game from fucking in the hallway, 4 feet away.
Yeah. Colby Covington versus Spencer, said Paul Thomas.
Colby.
I'd get dog walked.
Yeah. Colby is. Say what you want. Colby
Co-main
definitely can still
event,
scrap.
Spencer versus Russell Wilson. Forgot about that.
I'd
Lady
beat the shit
Jane's
out of
girls
Russell
versus
Wilson.
the heavyweights. Now I'm down for that one.
I'm good for that
Yeah.
one. Wrestling
yeah.
match.
Hell yeah.
Although Beth will put some paws on you.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
We'd have
ground,
to take out Beth first and then.
Yeah.
Ground game's going to be a strategy for
Ground
that
game's
one.
the strategy for sure.
Yeah. Chris, you actually have.
Oh, who would Adam fight? We don't. Is it Adam and Jeff? No, it's
Wait,
Jeff and Gentry.
Yeah, Jeff
That's a
Gentry
good
makes
card.
sense, but also Adam and Jeff make sense too.
Yeah, Adam and
because they
Jeff
like
makes
argue,
sense,
but
too.
Adam argues with everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam and Chad,
Adam and Chad.
that'd be a good.
I feel like Adam's heart would lock. Like Adam's got a heart issue.
Yo, you know what's crazy for the guy who makes fun of like fat people the most?
Yeah.
Most health issues in the company.
Yep.
for sure.
Dude, we should do a bracket.
Yeah, I'm gonna make
Seeding.
graphic
Madness.
everything.
It's madness time.
Yeah,
It's
well,
March
it is
Madness.
bracket.
Oh,
Woodward Sports
we should
Mortal
have thought
Kombat.
this out.
Woodward
Yeah,
Sports Dark Tournament.
I like that. What kind of matchups we got in the Woodward
Braylon and
Sports
Maz are the 1 seeds. Or
Wait, what?
Braylon and D-Mac are the 1 seeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
We doing 4 1 seeds in this situation or no? Because there's less people.
We could do 4, but I feel like that'd be too much.
I'm with you.
Who would be the other 1 seeds? Me and you?
Me and you.
Yeah.
right?
Broder's a
Are we
two.
being full of ourselves?
Biased? Is that full of ourselves?
This is a Cody Benjamin bracket.
I feel like we're the only people who've trained.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're from the mud, so
yeah. Stick and Broder 2 seeds.
Woodrow.
I'd see them.
Stick Broder 2 seeds.
They'd be up there for 1 seeds too, I guess.
Would Rogelio and Adam be a good match?
Rogelio and Adam.
Yeah.
What seed is Adam? Adam's a 3 or a 4?
3.
Yeah.
He's
Who are
got
the 4 seeds?
He's got some anger. Well, I don't know. I established the rest of the 2 seeds. Yeah, we couldn't do it that way.
We can't do 4.
You don't have to be. only 2 1 seeds.
Yeah. So it'd be.
We're 2 seeds.
Braylon and D-Mac.
Yeah.
Me and you 2 seeds.
3 seed Adam.
No, 3 seeds Broder and Stick.
Yeah, Broder and Stick.
4 seeds.
So 4 seed Adam and
Lucas.
Yeah, Adam and Lucas.
5 seeds Sam Flannel.
Fair.
And
Ryan?
Neil or Ryan.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Neil.
Flannel and Neil. 6 seeds Ryan and Chris.
We'll get this sorted
So
out.
yeah, we're definitely doing this.
We'll get this
We're
sorted out.
definitely doing this. We're gonna make Woodward Sports dark tournament arc.
At least a graphic at the end, if anything.
Yeah. Dude, this is a good idea. We should do it too. Like everybody just fight.
Honestly, pay-per-view event.
Pay-per-view event. You can make some money.
Yeah. Why not?
Woodward and Rowdy.
Woodward and Rowdy.
Rough and Wood.
Whoa. I don't know about that one.
Rough and Woody.
Tell us about SMA.
SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency, is here to help deal with mental health or substance abuse issues. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, make sure you head to thesportsma.com to get the help you deserve.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With 4-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry, Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard.
Corner, jumper,
Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my guy Spinball Rax. We got young Chris, JB Smooth, the 1s and 2s. We're rocking along on a Friday. Show's wrapping
What up,
up. We're just trying to do a little. We'll come back Monday. Well, I'll have a graphic.
We're gonna have the graphic for sure.
On God.
Broder is definitely the dark horse.
Broder, dark horse.
Like he's the best bank because you gotta think D-Max minus 250.
Yeah, and if you guys
D-Mac and Braylon minus 250.
Broder is Southpaw Labs too in the Woodward Sports chat. If you guys don't know.
Southpaw Slabs.
Oh, Southpaw Slabs.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
It might be Labs. I don't know.
Slabs makes more sense.
Does it?
Right? Because why would it be Labs?
Almost sounded like a Playboy
He's not a
card.
fucking scientist.
I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, Broder's the dark horse for sure. He's probably like plus 310, something like that. You can get a good buy-in off of him.
Yeah.
And he brings pain. Former D1 athlete, pitcher.
Yeah. He's big. He's
So,
a big fucking dude.
He's a big dude.
Like
You
you
know
guys
he's got
haven't
a
seen him.
haymaker.
Yeah, Broder's a big fucking
Yeah.
dude. What do you think? He's like 6'5"?
What do you think's the upset that happens in the first round?
Maz over Adam. I'm
Maz
playing.
over
Nah,
Adam.
I'm joking. Well, I don't know. Like,
Imagine like D-Mac's first round. It's like D-Mac versus Fletch. It's like if we're doing like NCAA seeding.
Oh my God, that'd be awful.
1 versus 16. D-Mac versus Fletch and Braylon versus
Booner.
or Noah.
Booner's like, that's cool. I'll just watch from here.
Those 1 seeds would be eating in the first couple rounds.
Yeah, I guess it'd be kind of fucked up to do it that way. We'd have to like just UFC.
Yeah, tail of the tape.
Yeah, we'd have to like we just have to.
No, we should do it bracket style. That would be
Yeah,
even
we'll do
funnier.
bracket style.
That'd be even funnier.
All right.
Because it could be like, who's pulling the upset?
So we got to get a list of the names.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. Are you leaving right away? Or what?
No,
You chilling
I'm done
for a
to chill.
minute? All right, bet. I'm doing this. I'm making this list. Chris, you got a show coming on tonight?
I do. My weekly live stream on Twitch with my guys, Imperial Media TV, just breaking down the newest and latest in rap, talking all the new albums that dropped, and 50 Cent. You guys know rap. The whole room. 50 Cent versus Lil Wayne in a versus. You get 20 songs.
Lil Wayne
who you taking?
Can you? It's verses, right? You just use your verse off another song.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne was the fucking remix king. What do you mean?
Yeah, but when you
but
when you narrow it to 20 songs, 50's got 20 absolute
50's
bangers.
got bangers.
Not
bangers. He's got 20 bangers. I'll show you after we get on mic.
No, show me now.
But don't.
No.
Mini Men.
You can't give away his juice for his
If
pod.
I'm gonna name all 22.
Yeah, I got a list of 20 50 Cent songs.
So wait, are you just going off of hits, or are we talking about just their
Like you
verse?
could use verse, like it's verses, right? You can just grab a verse off a remix.
Yeah, but it versus like
it's the remix, baby.
50 Cent's verse off of Mean Mug is fire.
Yeah.
When I'm
Lil
tripping,
Wayne.
I'm twisted, I slap
50
my
can
clip.
jump in his G-Unit bag, his Eminem bag.
Lil Wayne
Again,
is
it's only 20.
bodying 50.
I would
not
agree.
even
I
close.
think Wayne would
I think
win.
Wayne would win.
Wayne has literally been called the
Wayne
best
could
rapper
also
alive.
lose.
Has 50 Cent ever been called
Best
that?
rapper alive.
No, but he's got 20 records
So-
that are the best records alive.
No, Wayne is
Get Rich or Die
fucking
Trying is one of
murdered.
the
It's
best
not
rap
close.
albums ever.
He's got automatic points.
Drought 3 is the fucking hardest mixtape. Drought 3
Doesn't-
birth mixtapes.
Doesn't matter what Lil Wayne plays
true,
in the
that's true.
club comes on. That's a point for 50. Like you gotta map it
Lil
out.
Wayne and 08
I know.
would take In the Club and make it his song.
Yeah.
This is Why I'm Hot was like a #1 record, right? When I hear that beat, I think of Wayne. Rasta the king of the jungle, dreadlocks swing down me back like Rapunzel.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, Wayne's winning for
Yeah,
sure.
Wayne takes this one easily.
But-
or even that
50
Mike
it's
Jones.
not like 50's getting
You'll
washed.
never
Yeah.
catch like Lil Wayne did that. Like Wayne.
Wayne remixed Adele,
God, dude.
and it was fire.
Yeah, he did. Like, bro, it's Wayne. Not even close. I get it.
I don't think it's not close.
It's not close.
I don't think it's not.
I don't think it's not close, especially because I've watched these versus battles, and shout out to Timberland and Swizz for doing these.
Jada.
Because if you don't like actually prepare right, like Fab did not prepare against Jadakiss, and Jadakiss took Fab to the cleaners.
Jadakiss slaughtered Fab.
Jadakiss is also fucking
Fab
cold.
is
Jadakiss
dope.
is the man.
Fab should have had a chance
Jadakiss
in that
underrated.
fight.
What?
Fab should have had a chance in
Yeah.
that fight against Jadakiss, but
Yeah, he should've
Jadakiss just destroyed him, just
Jadakiss
cleaned him
went
up,
crazy.
just cleaned him up.
That was
So
awesome.
The
it's
Lots
tough.
over
to watch that.
Dipset.
Yeah.
Also,
That
it's
was
a
a
lot
good
of
one.
showmanship too, and 50's got that great showmanship too. So
is fair.
That's not
That
to be
is fair.
slept on.
That's actually so that's the part where I guess I'd start like I wouldn't lean towards 50, but that gives him a chance.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I'm
Wayne.
saying.
But also too, maybe like Wayne's like shit was like more like the internet people, like where 50 is more like mainstream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like maybe more people are familiar with.
But Wayne can also go into the Drake
I don't know.
bag.
Wayne
he
was
can go
pretty.
into the
million
Wayne
one
was
week,
also
dog.
pretty mainstream. Don't say Wayne wasn't mainstream.
Yeah.
Like,
No, he was, but I'm saying like my favorite Wayne shit wasn't mainstream.
yeah.
Right.
but
It was
you-
all Drought 3 or
Carter 2, like Carter 3.
Carter 3. I gotta listen to
Yeah.
like start to finish.
Carter 3 is again up there with
Yeah.
And that's
Get Rich or
how
Die
you
Trying
make a
is one of the
beat,
best rap albums
bitch.
ever. Like,
Well, I
Welcome
think
back,
Get Rich or Die
hip-hop.
Trying is
I
much better than
saved
Carter
your
3, but
life.
that's no disrespect to
I think
Carter
no,
3.
I agree. I think Get Rich or Die Trying is a better album, but they're both in the contention of one of the best rap
Get Rich or Die
albums
Trying is
ever.
better album than Carter 3.
Yeah.
Easy.
I think so too. I don't know about easily.
Shay-B.
You know I got to put it on top of Carter 3, so Get Rich or Die Trying for me.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think it's easily better, but I think it's definitely better.
What Get Rich? That's like Mini Men and.
I think Get
Oh,
Rich or Die
yeah,
Trying
that shit
is an
club.
argument.
But anytime Mini Men comes on, bro,
album.
it's like it's a goosebumps.
That's
It's like
insane.
fucking like
That's a-
Mini
you know-
Men. Like just, everyone gets that gangster just comes out.
You know that
Like
song never charted?
Huh?
You know that song never charted?
I don't think it was on the radio, though, was it?
I know, but that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
an iconic song.
You-
Like everybody that doesn't even know 50
You say
Cent knows
you
that
a
song.
wankster.
Also, Money Trees by Kendrick didn't ever chart.
What?
Yeah.
What?
March Madness, Future as well. But that makes sense because of the mixtape stuff.
Yeah.
But Money Trees by
Money
Kendrick.
Money
Trees-
Trees?
Money
How-
Trees
that
didn't
never
chart.
charted?
Yeah.
I don't even
Never
believe
charted.
It's
that.
disrespect.
I don't believe it.
Yeah.
And
It's true.
Macklemore won a Grammy over Good Kid,
The
Mad
ceiling
City.
can't hold us.
Yeah. The ceiling can't hold us.
I feel bad too because
And we
like
go back.
Walk
you know
into
Juwan
the
Howard
shop,
watches
what's
like
up? I
our
got a
clips,
big-
right?
Yeah.
So like I never want to disrespect Juwan Howard, But it's the same thing with like Macklemore. He doesn't have any affiliation with us, but I don't want to disrespect him because like.
Dude, fuck Macklemore.
But the fact that he won that over
That's
Kendrick,
he won it over
is
Kendrick,
like
Jay-Z, and
wildest.
fucking.
Dude, he won. And Yeezus, too.
And Yeezus.
He
Yeah.
beat Born Sinner, Yeezus, Good Kid, Mad City, and
Yeezus was
Magna
acquired
Carta.
taste.
Magna Carta.
Yeah. Magna
I
Carta
would say
sort of.
Yeezus
It was
was
the
an
worst
acquired taste.
album of the selection, and it won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magna
No,
Carta
that's-
sold 1 million copies before it came out.
Well, that was.
Yeah, but Jay-Z
Still go business. That's a go business
no,
move.
No, business move. Yeah.
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 Jay-Z, I have. That's when
Jay-Z
like when
also
he,
now
when he
worth
throws like that
$2.5
albums.
billion.
2.5
officially.
billion?
2.5 billion.
Wow,
Good for him.
Good for him. What's Dr. Dre's?
30 minutes with Jay-Z, or dinner with Jay-Z, or $50,000.
$50,000.
Yeah, easy.
Still.
I love Jay-Z.
Dinner
but-
with Jay-Z or $25,000.
Like, is he giving me money at this dinner? Like,
You're
what the
politicking
fuck?
with him.
What the fuck can he?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
You'd have to make the impression.
Learn the trades.
So it's halfway onto you.
Yeah. You gotta wow him. You gotta be like Chris in the elevator with Elon.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, let's be real about this. I know we're gonna go a little bit over this one, but I want to have this discussion right now. Let's look at the people that Jay-Z put on that weren't artists, because we're not artists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Tata.
Tata.
I mean, he's got.
Who's Tata?
That's his. That's like one of his right hand man.
Yeah. Solange.
Jay-Z put on Solange. Solange put hands on Jay-Z. I know
Hands
that.
on Jay-Z.
I think you got that one backwards.
How you can say she got put on? I don't know a single one of her songs. Oh.
I was just joking.
Yes,
man.
probably
Damn.
probably 25K.
Yeah.
I'll use that 25K, get into whatever restaurant Jay-Z's at, and step on his shoe. Like, my bad. This is the only way I can make interaction with you. You like the ambition, right? That's how much I want to fucking have this conversation with you. I stepped on your fucking shoe. Now you're looking at me face to face and we're talking.
To
I'm
one
easy.
of his security guards,
Yeah.
just absolutely.
Until you get clotheslined by a security guard.
Yo, security guards are huge.
Big guys.
Like the real type of security
Big
guards.
guys.
You seen
Fucking
Kendrick's?
huge.
Have you seen Kendrick's security guard, Big Mango? That dude is a beast.
I feel like they just look
His
bigger on
name's
Kendrick.
Big
'cause-
Mango.
Yeah, why do
Yeah.
you know his name?
Because Schoolboy
Yeah.
Q had
And
this
you know
thing
this
where he
Tata
used
guy?
to
You're
like,
such a
he used to
nerd.
back when Pokemon Go came out, he used to throw Pokeballs at him and try and catch him because he was just such a giant.
Schoolboy Q did have the fire
disrespectful.
Snapchat.
Schoolboy Q
I
had
miss
that
it.
era.
Great
I miss
That
it.
era.
Schoolboy Q
stopped.
and Gilbert Arenas had the best.
Damn, I never took part of the Gilbert Arenas
Dude,
days.
Gilbert's, he used to like break into Swaggy P's backyard and like throw his kid in the pool and shit.
Savage.
He used to write on his wall.
Yeah, like right on his walls.
Didn't he
and
write
shit.
Iggy Azalea on his wall after they broke up?
Yes, bro. Gilbert,
Wow.
Gilbert was such a
Yo,
savage.
that
bro.
is crazy.
Gilbert's top 5 all-time social media follow.
Still?
Yes.
All right, I'll
I
give him a
love
follow.
Gilbert. But that'll
take your
do
word
it
for
for
it.
us today. We appreciate y'all tapping in.
Hey, we're top 5
to
social
the
media
Woodward
followers too. Follow
Heavyweights
us.
live on WoodwardSports.com.
5 stars.
Make sure you leave us a 5-star review and any podcast platform. The man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy, Chris Platty in the TD booth, JB Smooth on the ones and twos. I am Spencer Exter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights, and we'll catch you guys on Monday. Peace.